What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up, man? It's your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again. Yes, sir. Y'all know we had to come in here and do a little NFL reaction, man, to what's going on in the preseason. We got our players still doing what you call the hold in. We're gonna talk about that. Y'all know we most definitely got to talk about the main event, the main factor. Y'all already know. What up with you, Twan? Appreciate you coming through, Twan Dunn, man. Y'all know we got to talk about the big news, the breaking news that happened earlier today, man. Uh, your boy Anthony Richardson is gonna be the backup, y'all. He is gonna be the backup. But my thing that I want to ask y'all tonight is, do y'all think Anthony Richardson time has ran out? Y'all seen what my title said. Do y'all think Anthony Richardson time has ran out? If you ask me, his time done ran out, y'all. The sand they don't flip that ball over, and the sand done ran out, y'all. It has ran out. And you know what, y'all? You know what would have made it look like he still had a chance is if the coach wouldn't have said. See, the coach came out and confirmed after they did the broken news that Daniel Jones was going to be the starter. The head coach came right back with it, right behind him, and let everybody know this is not going to be nothing that's temporary. This is long term. This is going to be for the whole season. So the head coach felt like he felt like Daniel Jones gave him the best chance to win. He said Daniel Jones got playoff experience. He don't won games. What up with your Rick H Town? You say it was over when he subbed out the game. For sure, Rick H Town. Yeah. When he subbed himself out that game, Rick H Town. Yeah, he most definitely dropped the ball. Yes, sir. Drop the bomb on me, baby. Drop the bomb on me. What you turn me on? Yes, sir, Rick H Town. He dropped the bomb on his damn self when he checked himself out the game. Rick H Town. And that's my thing, man. How you a quarterback and you check yourself out the game as a quarterback, and then Rick H Town, you don't tell nobody. So now you got the team out there in the huddle, the coach looking at his clipboard trying to see what play he gonna call next. And he about to send the play in. Everybody in the huddle like, hold on, wait a minute, where's Anthony? You know, 9 times out of his name is Anthony. So Rick H Town, you know us black folks, if his name Anthony, you know everybody call him Ant. So you know they're in the huddle. Man, where the hell Ant at? What the hell Ant at? Man, hold on. Time out, man. Time out. They looking all over the side. Like, man, where the hell is my quarterback at? And Anthony Richardson over there at the Gatorade cooler, with filling that cup up with Gatorade. Son, what in the hell is you doing? Yeah, coach. I got tired. I got tired on the last run, coach. I had to come out for a play. Son, you cannot come out the game as no damn quarterback. Your boy checked himself out the game, boy. Rick H. Town, I never seen nothing like that in my life. Not the quarterback. Now, I don't seen a receiver, a running back, after they have a long run, I don't seen them throw their hand up, throw their finger up, and, let the coach know he need to be subbed out. He need to catch a breath. But the quarterback, the starting quarterback, nah. Because Rick H. Town and Twan Dunn, if you're still in here, Kenneth Fuller, man, what up with your brother? Y'all know like I know, man. You play football. If a quarterback take off running and he have a big run, or he might got to do a lot of running, juking around or whatever, he need to catch his breath. All they do, y'all, so he don't have to sub out the game. All they do is come back and run the ball. They run the ball the next play to let him catch his breath. Sometimes they might run the ball 2 times. Or if he do throw it, it might be like a little quick screen, some to the back out the backfield, some short or something. But yeah, for sure, Rick H. Town, your boy most definitely dropped the ball on that one, man. But yeah, man, like I say, I think Anthony Richardson time done ran out, y'all. As like the head coach said, man, Anthony Richardson, he not like reading the field like he need to. He been inaccurate with his throws. So you know what, y'all? This goes back to man. You remember y'all, they used to do this in the NBA all the time, man. Back in the day, I remember when they had the big center, Sean Bradley. the big center. And you remember back in the NBA, back in the day, man, somebody was real tall and the coach felt like he could work with them. They would draft him. And you remember every time them big old 7'5", like Greg Murison and all them guys, they never turned out to do shit. But they drafted them just because they were tall and they felt like they had potential. So sometimes you get this same situation in football, y'all. Anthony Richardson, I knew he was gonna go to the combine and blow everybody out the water with how strong his arm is, how athletic he is, 40 time, all that stuff, y'all. I remember at the combine, he was out there doing backwards flips after he had done through the deep pass and stuff. And the first thing I said, y'all, I don't give a damn about him doing no damn backward flips as a quarterback. What I care about is can you stay calm in the pocket? Can you deliver throws under pressure? Can you make the correct reads and throw the ball accurate when we need you to do that? Can you do that when we need you to do that? That's my thing, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, man. Anthony Richardson, it's gonna take him some time, y'all. That's another thing. Another thing that I don't think some people were looking at, man, is the fact that he only played 13 games in college, y'all. Let me say that one more time. He only played 13 games in college. And when he played them games, y'all, he was the same way he is in the NFL. He always had a situation where he was hurt. Sometimes he would wow you with certain throws, certain plays. He would wow you. You'd be like, damn. Then other times he throwing the ball inaccurately, overthrowing people, making the wrong decisions. Same shit he did at Florida. But he played 13 games in college, y'all. Now, let me give y'all another fun fact. He's been in the NFL for 2 years, y'all. Guess how many games he done played in the NFL in his first 2 years, y'all? 15 games. Let me say that one more time for everybody that didn't hear me. He's been in the NFL for 2 years, y'all. He have only played 15 games. He played 4 games his rookie year, which was 2023. He played 4 games. Y'all remember he got hurt, and he was out for the rest of the season. Last year, he came back last year. He was in and out of the lineup last year. He played 11 games last year, in and out of the lineup. So your boy only done played, including college and including the NFL, your boy only done played a total of 28 games. Let me say that one more time, y'all. Your man only done played a total of 28 games total. That's college and NFL. Rick H-Town. That's what the Indianapolis Colts messed up at, man. They went all on talent, went all on potential, and wasn't going off what they seen on the tape. That's why I say that combine shit will fool your ass. Every time you get we call them combine warriors. You get the combine warriors, go out there and run that great 40 time, and they throw the ball 80 yards, or they catching everything looking good. They doing everything good on the agility drill. But then when you look at them on tape, when you look at them on film, you be like, wait a minute, they ran a 4.3, but it ain't matching up on the field. Every time they catch a pass, they ain't breaking away from nobody. Every time I see him, every time he had linebacker, he not all over the field, but he run a 4.4, but he not all over the field. He missing tackles. He dropping in coverage, but it ain't connecting. And see, that's the thing, y'all. When you draft players that got a lot of talent like Anthony Richardson, man, first of all, y'all, I'm not gonna say that Anthony Richardson could never be successful in the NFL. I'm not gonna say that, because you got prime examples of Sam Darnold from last year. Sam Darnold done been to different team, and teams done got rid of him. And Sam Darnold finally got on Minnesota, which he was surrounded by talent, but he finally got on Minnesota team, and he looked like what everybody thought he was gonna look like. The teams that kept giving him a chance. Second person, Baker Mayfield is another guy. Baker Mayfield, you knew he had the talent. You knew he could throw the ball. You knew he had the talent, but it just wasn't equaling out. And another person, Geno Smith. You knew Geno Smith had the talent coming out of college. He had the arm strength. You knew he could be a good quarterback. But this is what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get to, y'all. Anthony Richardson, and the reason why I was telling y'all the amount of games that he done played, Anthony Richardson gonna need some more time, y'all. I think his flaws can be fixed. I think his flaws can be fixed. Decision making, that can be fixed over time with experience, and with him being in the league a little longer, a couple more years with experience. Him getting caught up with the speed of the game, what defenses are doing against him. He can work on the accuracy. See, those things he can work on that. Now, if he was real slow and he didn't have a good arm, see, stuff like that, that's different. But his flaws, he can work on that. And he has time to work on that. My thing is, y'all, are the Indianapolis Colts gonna be patient and wait on it, y'all? Because the Indianapolis Colts gonna have to make a big decision next year. Next year will be his 4th year, y'all, and they will have to make a decision on whether or not if they're gonna give him that 5th year option. That's gonna be the big question, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Daniel Jones, to me, Daniel Jones ain't all that neither. That's why the Giants got rid of him. So you got to believe, y'all, that if Daniel Jones done beat him out, man, all it is my opinion is just because Daniel Jones got a little more experience, a little more playing experience. He had played on the team. He had won games. I mean, did he do a lot of passing yards? No, at the time he had Saquon Barkley. They were doing a lot of running. But Daniel Jones only reason why Daniel Jones probably beat him out is because, like I said, his flaws, his inaccuracy, the fact that him not staying healthy, and decision making, man. So my thing is, y'all, I don't think Daniel Jones is that much better than him. I just think I think Daniel Jones maybe got him maybe by a little foot, maybe by just a little bit. But it ain't like Daniel Jones just that much better than him, man. I just think Anthony Richardson, I think it's just going to take him time, man. Like I say, he only played 13 games in college, so that lets you know he ain't had a whole lot of playing experience in college. In the NFL, he only done played 15 games for his first year. Last year, he played 11 games, but y'all know he was in and out of the lineup. He got hurt, and then at one point in time, they sat him down, and then they brought him back in the lineup. So I think he gonna need a little time, man. Rick A. Time, you say yeah. You say Hashim to be John. You say I'm not gonna say he a bust. He needs a different offense like Miami, and you say he basically a junior. And what up with your mellow? What up with your mellow yellow? Quite a nice fellow. What up with your mellow? Chance said, you said big time. You said thanks for putting in that work you do tonight. Hey, appreciate that, Chance. Appreciate you coming through. For sure, man. I try to do my best. But yeah, man, John, I'm gonna tell you this, John. I just think he need more time, John. I think that's why I used the example of Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Geno Smith. I just think he's gonna need a little more time, man, because he haven't had a lot of playing experience. Half of it is because he's been hurt a lot. He gets hurt a lot. Some call him injury prone, John, but he gets hurt a lot. And that also hurt him. The fact that his first year, John, he only played 4 games before he was out for the season. That hurt him too. Because all that time, that first year, he could have been getting the experience, whether he had a bad season or a good season, he still would have been getting experience, seeing the speed of the game, correcting his flaws, correcting his mistakes, with him playing. Ain't no better experience than you being in game when you actually in the game, in the heat, baby, in the heat, in the game. It's totally different, man. So yeah, man, but the coach, y'all, they're gonna have to make a big decision, y'all. Big decision, especially especially if for some reason Daniel Jones come out this season and he have a decent year. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. The Colts actually got talent on their team, y'all. They got talent on their team. They got a great running back. They got a great offensive line. You got a good go-to receiver in what's the receiver? Is it Michael Pittman? You got Josh. Is it Josh Downs? They picked up Tyler Warren. So what up with you, Miss Cole? Appreciate you coming through, Miss Cole. But yeah, they got talent on the team, y'all. So if for some reason Daniel Jones comes out and he plays up to par where they can win games and they feel like they can move forward with Daniel Jones, they're gonna have to make a big decision on Anthony Richardson, man. Because like I said, next year gonna be his 4th year. And they got to make that decision whether or not they're gonna sign him for that 5th year option or if they're gonna let your boy walk, man. It's gonna be real interesting to see what they do, man. So I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. I just think the situation, and y'all see my question I put in the poll. Do y'all think he a bust, or what do y'all think about it? If y'all ask me, man, I'm not gonna say he a bust. I just think that he just need more time. I just think he needs more time. He needs more experience. Like I say, he didn't play that many games in college. He haven't played that many games in the NFL. He has a lot of potential, but everybody knew when he came out that he was a project. Everybody knew he was a project, and the coach drafted him willing to take that time with him being a project, because you know that's what he was, man. You knew he had a strong arm. You knew he was super athletic. You knew that. But you knew the flaws that came with him. You knew he get hurt. He injury prone. You knew that he was inconsistent in college. They knew that. But they felt like if they got him on the team, that they could try to fix his flaws. But like I said, y'all, I don't think he done had enough game experience to fix his flaws. Because every time he started playing, he played 2 or 3 games. Then next thing you know, he out 3 or 4 games. So it's like he ain't had that consistency being on the field. So he not really getting better when he is on the field because he ain't half on the goddamn field. Y'all, let me show y'all something, man. I want to show y'all his stats since he been in the NFL, man. Let me pull this up on my screen. And if y'all ain't already, y'all double tap that screen for me if you can, man. Y'all get those likes up for me, man. Everybody that's in here, y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen and subscribe if you ain't already do it. I most definitely appreciate y'all coming in here kicking it with me for sure. But let me show y'all my screen, man. I want to show y'all his stats for his first 2 years he been in the league. Let me show y'all this, man. Hold on, let me make this a little bigger so y'all can see it. Hold on, not that big. Hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. Now, let me pull this up on my screen. Now, y'all see this right here, man. If y'all see my screen, if y'all can't, y'all know I read it to you. But look at this, man. Look at his career stats. As you know, 2023 was his first year with the Colts. His completion percentage was 59.5. As you know, like I told y'all, he only played 4 games, so he only passed for 577 yards. He had 3 touchdowns and an interception in those 4 games, which in those 4 games, it wasn't that bad. He had a quarterback rating of 87.3 in those 4 games, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And y'all know he got hurt, and he was out for the rest of the season. Now, last year, 2024, he played 11 games in 2024, y'all. Like I said, he was in and out the lineup also. So his completion percentage went down. It went from 59. Of course, he had only played 4 games. But you would think that second year, his completion percentage would get a little better. But as you see, his completion percentage was at 47.7. And in 11 games, he threw for 1,814 yards. He had 8 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Let me say that one more time, y'all. In 11 games, he had 1,814 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions in 11 games for a quarterback rating of 61.6. Now, for his career, his completion percentage for his career is at 50.6, y'all. 50.6. This is where the inconsistency come in at, y'all. This is where the inconsistency come in at. Now, his yardage, as you see, combined together is 2,391. Y'all know quarterbacks throw for more than that in one damn season. He had a total of 11 touchdowns, total of 13 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 67.8 combined in them 2 years, y'all. So I just wanted to show y'all that his career stats so far since he been in the NFL, man. Like I say, he been very inconsistent, man. Very inconsistent. Like I say, he haven't really had the chance to really get the experience like that because he's been in and out of the lineup. Part of it is because of injury. The other part of it when his not being consistent play, and it was a couple of times last year. I think Joe Flacco was starting, and then they put him back in the lineup because you knew they was gonna put him back in the lineup because they drafted him, top pick. They drafted him top 10 pick in the first round. So, when you get a quarterback like that, you draft high like that. You got to give him the opportunities to succeed or to fail because you don't put so much into him. You got to see whether he's gonna succeed or fail. John, you say he be cold in the CFL. And Rick H-Town, you say it might do him good to see a pro play the QB position while he sits back and learn. Yeah, that could help him too, Rick H-Town. B Print, what up with your brother? You say he need to sit and learn. Yeah, B Print. Yeah, I think that could help him too, B Print. Cause like I say, man, I know y'all just coming in here. I know y'all just coming up in here, man. Your boy only done B Print. Check this out, B Print. Your boy only done played a total of 15 games, B Print, in 2 years. Let me say that one more time, B Print. He only done played a total of 15 games in 2 years. He played 4 games his rookie year, 11 games last year. What is that? Stay cuss. Is that stay? Hey, but hey, you say moving to running back. hey, stay cut. Is that stay Custer? Man, Custer free cut. Man, if I mess your name up, man, I apologize, brother. I apologize. You kind of got it spelled kind of. I know you're trying to be creative with it, but appreciate you coming through, man. But hey, you most definitely don't want to put him at running back. He can't. What up with your King Gamers, man? What up with your man? You say he a bust. Appreciate you coming through, 2020, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Y'all make sure y'all go check my boy out, man. 2020, man. Y'all go check him out. He do the football also, man. Good brother, man. Met him in person. So y'all get the chance. Y'all go check him out, man. And if y'all see any of these other guys on talking shit, y'all just know, man. I met the man in person. He good people, man. So y'all see anybody on talking shit, y'all just believe that shit ain't true, man. He a good dude, man, for real. But I appreciate you coming through, man, for sure, man. John, you say his body can't take hits for a running back. B Print, you say not even the whole season. TB, you say damn the biggest of tights. You say I know, and only tight. You say I know. Stay Custer. You said it, bro. Stay Custer free. Okay, okay, so that's it. Stay Custer free. Yeah, you already know, You already know, man. I appreciate you, for sure, man. For sure, brother. For sure. Appreciate you coming through, brother. But yeah, man, hey, next year, gonna be his 4th year, and what I'm gonna tell you what they gonna have to do, they gonna have to make a decision. Because next year, that 4th year, and they got to decide whether or not they're going to give them that 5th year option. And going off what we done seen, hey, it might be time to get that Uber outside. And you know how I go. Go on and tell them, hey, coach want to see you. Bring your playbook. Yes, sir. Bring that playbook. The coach wants to see you, y'all. The coach want to see you. Bring that playbook. But yeah, man, like I say, man, the situation with Anthony Richardson, man, it just he just got you, man. Like what we call the combine warriors, man. The combine warriors. He got out there in the combine, threw for what, about 70 yards. He out there doing backward flips and shit. That shit ain't helping you in the NFL. Give a damn about you doing no damn backward flip at the combine. We care about you. We care about you being poised in the pocket, making the correct decisions, and throwing the ball accurately. That's what we want you to do. And we need your ass to stay healthy. That's another thing with Anthony Richardson, y'all. He got to stay healthy. I don't know if he need to eat some damn Flintstone vitamins or if he need to drink some milk, some creatine. I don't know. Eat some vegetables. Hey, your boy got to stay healthy, man. He got to stay here. He got to stay off that sideline, man. And that's part of the reason that's delaying his development, man. In college, he had injury problems. So, like I said, man, the man in college only played 13 games. In the NFL, first year played 4 games. Last year, he played 11 games, y'all. So in 3 years, your boy only done played 28 games in 3 years, y'all. Let me say that one more time. And this is including college and the NFL. He has played only 28 games in 3 fucking years. Y'all know right now is what we got, 17 games on the schedule for the NFL. So that's a total of what, 34 games in the NFL. In college, what you play? 11. In college, what they play? 11 games in college. So, hey, I'm telling you right now, hey, he might be done messed up, man. And y'all know, like I said, man, the messed up situation is Daniel Jones ain't no damn better. Daniel Jones ain't that much better. That's what the messed up situation is. So he got beat out by a quarterback that ain't that goddamn much better than him. The only thing Daniel Jones got over Anthony Richardson, man, that Daniel Jones probably got a little more experience. And he probably a little bit more accurate and a little bit more better with the decision making. That's it. But it ain't like they're getting a big upgrade with Daniel Jones over fucking over damn Anthony Richardson, man. T-Bit, you say, why is it always online people be disrespecting each other, but they're always good people? You say, well, I hear of people fighting. I'm just like, yeah. Hey, T-Bit, hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. King Gamers, you say he be eating fried. You say eating fried chicken, King Gamers. Appreciate you coming through, brother. I love the big women. What up with your man? You say Anthony Richardson is soft. You say he needs a big woman. Hey, I love the big woman. Hey, I love the big women. Hey, boy, hey, you say them big women solve all the problems, don't it? Your boy say the big women solve all the problems. Yeah, they'll get them right. They'll get them right. I love the big women. They will get them right. Believe that. They go, hey, like I always say, baby, the big girls need love too, baby. Big girls need love too. You say to get him built like Frank Gore by week 8. Oh yeah, they'll get him right. Hey, they get that good food. Get that good food at the table. Love the big women. Hey, he'll be good to go once he get some good grub. Get some of that spinach in his system. Yeah, your boy be good to go, man. T-Bit, you say just can't believe Micah is still on his rookie deal. Feels like he's been in the NFL forever. And stay custom free. You say you're a Colts fan, bro, or you just covering the news? I'm just covering it. I'm not a Colts fan. Stay custom free. I'm actually a Carolina Panther fan, man. Hey, honestly, man, I'm all over the place, man. I'm a Panther. I'm a Carolina Panther fan. It's my NFL team. I'm from Atlanta, man. So, and yeah, I'm from Atlanta, and I'm a Carolina Panther fan. Yeah, and you know my homeboy. You know they be talking shit to me about that all the time. You know they be fucking with me all the time. Every time we go to the sports bar, they always got to say that. They always got to say that same old saying. How the hell you a Panther fan? Your ass ain't even been outside of 285. That's what they say every time. Your ass ain't been outside of 285. How you a goddamn Panther fan? And you know what I tell them? Who the hell made that? Who the hell made that rule? You got to be a fan of where you stay at. Who the hell made that goddamn rule? But yeah, custom. Yeah, I'm a Panther fan. When it comes to college football, man, I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. When it comes to the NBA, I'm a Laker fan, baby. Purple and gold, Lake Show, all day, every day. Yes, sir. Um, you say nice. You say peppers and Rucker. And T-Bit, you say so about that fried chicken. You said, do we all get some fried chicken? Hey, you better have some for everybody, T-Bit. Hey, we all want a little bit of that fried chicken, especially if it's crispy. Yes, sir. If it's crispy, yeah, most definitely. Hey, T-Bit, especially, you get that if you get that fresh, hot fried church's chicken. It's got to be hot. It's got to be when it first come up out that grease, though. It got to be the fresh, hot fried church's chicken be on and popping. You can't let it if it get cold. You done fucked up if it get cold. But if it's hot, oh yeah, you get that. Yeah, you eat about 5 or 6 on you. Hey, you be don't swallow them thing out. You be don't swallow. Hey, you be sounding like that damn. You be sounding like the. You be sounding like goddamn. God damn it! What was the name of that show? My granddaddy used to watch that show all the time. The Three Stooges. Goddamn, you be like the Three Stooges. Goddamn, whoop, 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 whoop. You remember that one used to be making that noise? Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Goddamn, Three Stooges. Yes, sir. Let me see. King Gamer, you say with the biscuits and the peppers. You already know. Hey, King Gamer, you know them biscuits be on the popping from church, but hey. Well, y'all don't get me started talking about some food, man. Y'all gonna make me get hungry up around here. Stay custom free. You said what you eat with that fried chicken if you only allow one side. You know what? I'm gonna get some of that. Stay custom free. Don't they got the dirty rice? I'll probably get that dirty rice. Yeah, I'll probably get that dirty rice. Rick H. Town, you say with them dry ass Popeye biscuits. Yeah, the Popeye biscuit do be dry here. That's why I say, hey, Churchy got the best. Churchy got the best biscuit now. Them Churchy biscuit be on and popping, boy. Yes, sir. You say Richardson wasn't that good in college. You say he was overdrafted. Yeah. He was. That's what I was saying, man. He was inconsistent in college. That's why I say, hey, boy, straight up combine warrior, man. That's what we used to call him, a combine warrior. Go in the combine, they gonna run the fast 40. If they are running back, if they are linebacker or anything like that, man, they're gonna do the agility drills good. They're gonna do the cone drills, they're gonna do the bag drill, they're gonna look exceptional. Exception in the how about it used to be a guy in my high school, man. He used to always come down the hallway after a game. We play a game Friday night. Monday morning, he see you in the hallway. Hey, sir. You played an exceptional game Friday night, brother. I just want to congratulate you on the exceptional game. Yeah, so that's how they be out there at the combine. They be out there looking exceptional out there on that field. Exceptional out there on that field. Nathan, what up with you, brother? You said, what would you do if you could choose from the outside? You said the outside or the inside, the exterior in the smallest section in the outside. What? Hey, Nathan, you throw me off on that one. What the hell? Hold on. Let me read that again, Nathan. What the? You say hold on, goddamn. Hold on, Nathan. You throw me off. You come goddamn confusing me now. Hold on now. You say what would you do if you could choose from the outside or the inside exterior in the smallest section in the outside? What the Nathan? Well, you hey Nathan, I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know what the hell that means, Nathan. I don't know what the hell that means. King Game, you say they shouldn't have drafted. You say they should have drafted Shador. Hey, King Gamers, I'm gonna tell you something about Shador. A Roadmaster, what up with you, brother? You said get his ass, Nathan. Roadmaster, Nathan done came in here and throw me all the way off. I don't know what the hell that means, goddamn. Hey, Nathan coming in here doing some cat in the hat shit. Goddamn, cat in the hat, goddamn. Nathan coming in here with that cat in the hat shit. Red fish, blue fish. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. 3,000. Oops, out of time. My bacon's smelling fine. Mick Swagger, what up with your Mick Swagger? What up with you, man? Appreciate you coming back through. You say reading that gave me a seizure. yeah. Your boy got your boy throwed me all the way off on that one. T-Bit, you say you doing all right, Nathan and Roll Bastard. Oh, okay. You hollering at them. Yes, sir. Nathan, you say I'm deaf high, but that you say that was on purpose. Yeah. Nathan don't came up in here feeling good. Trying to confuse me. Don't be trying to confuse me. Let me coming up here goddamn trying to confuse me. Because I don't know what the hell that meant. I didn't know what the hell that meant. Let me see what you say. You say, who is your best player not to make the Pro Bowl? You say Quentin Jammer, Amani Tuma, Liz. I don't know. I might go Amani Tuma. Love the big women. I'll probably go Amani Tuma. I think he was a solid receiver for the Giants, man. I'll probably go Amani Tuma on that, man. Amani Tuma. Rick, I see you say Daniel Jones gets injured too. Richardson might get a chance. Hey, you know what? And Rick H-Town, I'm glad you said that because I was going to talk about that also. It could be a situation, y'all, because, yeah, you're right, Rick H-Town. Daniel Jones, he ain't too much better than goddamn Anthony Richardson. Could get another chance. It could be a situation where he might get another chance, y'all, and be able to get back in there and show what he can do, man. See if he done improve. But like I say, man, I think with Anthony Richardson, man, I think it's gonna take him some time, man. I don't know if he even if Daniel Jones do get hurt and he get another chance to play this year, I don't know if he done got to the point where he can play consistently, y'all. That's my thing with Anthony Richardson. I don't know if he done got to the point where he play consistent, because where he can play consistently as far as with his decision making and you say Jammer San Diego Chargers. You say Nathan. Okay, Roll Match, you talking to Nathan. And T-Bit, you said Monty Toomer's name makes it sound like he's giving away tumors to all of us. yeah. But hey, your boy he was solid though, T-Bit. He was solid receiver, man, for the Giants. Yeah, that's why I say I go to Monty Toomer on that one. Yeah, he was solid. But yeah, man, y'all that just coming in here, man. Y'all see my screen? Like I said, if y'all don't see it that good, I will read it. I'm gonna read it to y'all. I know some of y'all went in here a little while ago, but I'm gonna read it to y'all, man. These are Anthony Richardson's stats so far in his 2 years in the NFL, man. Like I say, his first year, 2023, he only played 4 games, y'all. Y'all know he got hurt early in the season, and he was out for the whole year. But in those 4 games, what up with your tri-state, man? In those 4 games, man, he only threw for 577 yards. His completion for a quarterback rating of 87.3. Now, last year, 2024, y'all, he played 11 games. In 11 games, his completion percentage went down drastically, 47.7. His passing yards was 1,814. He threw 8 touchdowns, 12 damn interceptions in 11 games. Let me say that one more damn time. His completion percentage went down 47.7. You would think all that time to sit and watch, see the speed of the game, get in the quarterback room with the quarterback coach. Learn the offense better, all that stuff. Your boy came out worse. For a quarterback rating of 61.6, man. Overall, his quarterback rating 67.8, 13 interceptions, 11 touchdowns, a total of 2,391 yards in 2 years, y'all, for a completion percentage of 50.6. 2,391 yards, y'all. Quarterbacks do that. They do more than that in one damn season. So, man, I'm telling you, man, hey. Hey, I'm trying to give your boy a chance, man. But it's like the more you look at it, the more you say it might be over for your boy, man. It might be over for your boy, man. Oh no, man. It might be over for your boy, man. Yeah, man. Let me see what you say. You said Anthony Richardson about you say year 6. You said I'll take a flyer. You said like Geno Smith. And Nathan, you say I shoot a better from the 3. The NFL QB completes a pass. And Rick H-Town, you said meanwhile Joe Flacco came in and balled out with the exact same receiver. Facts, Rick H-Town. Facts. And King Gamers, you say they need to call Cam Newton. Hey, Cam, hey. But you know what? King Gamers, I believe Cam Newton could come in now. Honest, all bullshit aside, I think if you gave Cam Newton a whole offseason to be with the team, learn the plays, work with the wide receivers and stuff, I'm gonna definitely feel like he can do better. I definitely feel like he'll do better than Daniel Jones and damn Anthony Richardson. If they let him have a complete offseason where he can get himself back in shape, work with the wide receivers, all that stuff. I feel like he'll do better than fucking Daniel Jones. I agree with you on that. Nathan, you say I'm taking the present day Cam Newton over Anthony. And love the big women. You say Brown starting a 40-year-old backup who has never been to a Bro Bowl says a lot about the quarterback talent behind him for sure. And Mick Swagger. Let me see what you say, Mick Swagger. You say, bro, I ain't been the same ever since he checked himself out the game. Mick Swagger. Hey, man, hey, as a quarterback, I ain't never understood that, man. I ain't never understood that, Mick Swagger. As a quarterback, how the hell you check yourself out the game and don't tell nobody? Mick Swagger, what make it so bad? He ain't tell nobody he checked himself out the game. It's different if he went over to the coach and said, hey, coach, I need one play, man. I can't have breathe. I need one play. The coach probably would have been like, well, okay, I respect you for coming here telling me. He told the backup and probably would have told Joe Flacco, get him for one series. Get him for one series. But Miss Swagger, your boy just ran off the field, ain't told no damn body. Like I said earlier, damn offense huddled up out down the field. His name is Anthony, so 9 times out of 10, black folks gonna call him Ant. So they ain't out there huddled up in the huddle. The coach got the clipboard. He looking at what play he gonna call. All right, goddamn it, we're gonna run this. We're gonna run our trunk right, split left. Yeah, wait a minute. Where my damn quarterback at? They in the huddle. Hey, where Ant ass at? Where is Ant ass at? Everybody looking around. Wait a minute. Timeout, ref. Can I get a timeout? Where's my damn quarterback at? And they look around, goddamn Anthony Richardson over there at the goddamn Gatorade. He over there at the Gatorade with a cup. Well, what the hell are you doing? Oh, yeah, coach, I was tired. I had to catch my breath, coach. Give me a little drink of Gatorade. Boy, get your ass out there on that goddamn field. Yes, sir. You see that coach gave him a whole earful over there on that damn sideline. Just don't take yourself out the goddamn play. Who the hell they do that at? You the quarterback. You can't do that. Dylan Holmes, you say my Bears offensive line was trash last season, 6 to 8 sacks. Yeah, Dylan Holmes, they're gonna be way better this year. Believe that. Way better. You got three pro bowlers in the interior offensive line. Y'all gonna be way better. Roadmaster, you say Andy Dalton do it. You say he got to make his hair appointment. Oh yeah, Roadmaster. He gonna keep that hair nice and tight, baby. He gonna keep that hair nice and tight. Mix Swag, you say laugh out loud. You said 10 players out there. He over there by the oxygen tank. Yeah, Big Swagger. He over there with that oxygen mask on. Hey, he over there. Hey, Big Swagger, he over there trying to holler at the cheerleaders and stuff. Yeah. So what y'all got up for tonight? Son, get your ass back out there on that damn field. Tri-State, you say the Colts and the Saints on the mark of art. Yes, sir. Nathan, you say Andy Dawg used to go to my church. You say the hair is even tighter up close. Okay. Oh yeah, Nathan. I forgot you. Yeah, he did play for Cincinnati, didn't he? Yeah, you right up that way, Nathan. Yeah, that right there where you at. That right there where you at, Nathan. Right there where you at. All right, man. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Y'all most definitely make sure y'all double tap that screen and subscribe to the channel. If y'all ain't already subscribed, man. Rick H. Town, you said the Colts offensive lineman weighs over 300 pounds, but Anthony subbing out to make a TikTok video. You said a TikTok video. Hey, Rick H. Town, he over there on the sideline with his got his phone sitting on the bench. Got his phone sitting on the bench. He recording himself doing the Dougie. He over there on the sideline doing the Dougie. He over there doing the Dougie. And watch me whip. And watch me nay. And watch me whip. Watch me nay. And watch me whip. Watch me. Oh, watch me. Watch me whip. Watch me, nay. Yeah, he over there getting it in, Rick A. Time. God damn it, hold on, son. Get your ass on that field. Yeah, he over there hitting the stanky leg, Rick A. Time. over there line dancing this shit, Rick A. Time. He over there line dancing this shit. Well, what the hell you doing? Get your ass on that damn field, man. Over there line dancing. He over there doom. And turn to your left, back it up, and jump, and 1 step, and 2 step, and jump on your left, and turn to your right, back it up, and 2 step. He over there getting it in, and jump on your left, and turn to your right. But yeah, man, a couple other things I want to talk about also, beside Anthony Richardson, man. I also want to talk about you got multiple players that's doing what they call hold-ins. It's really a holdout, y'all, but it's a hold-in because they're in training camp, but they ain't practicing. So this is my thing that I wanted to ask y'all for all the players that's holding out, man, which is Micah Parsons, Trey Hendrickson, and y'all know Cam Hayward is holding out also for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you got Trey Hendrickson for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I don't know about y'all. I know some of y'all was in here with me last night when we did the game. But hey, Nathan, man, goddamn, Cincinnati Bengals defense look atrocious. Hey, that's what my coach used to say. Son, you out there playing atrocious. Yeah, they defense look atrocious out there, man. They defense look horrible. Defense look horrible. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, hey, without Trey Hendrickson, man, did y'all see last night that Jaden Daniels didn't even throw the ball not one time last night, and they drove down the field and scored on the first drive? He didn't throw the ball not one damn time. He didn't throw the ball not one damn time in the first series, and that is the only series he played. Didn't throw the ball not one goddamn time. They gave it to Debo on a jet sweep, which he got probably about 15, 20 yards on that. Then they gave it to the running back right up the middle. He gashed their ass for about 50. And then Jaden Daniels dropped back for the pass, seeing they were playing man-to-man. Everybody got their back turned. He take off running, score a touchdown. And y'all know last week when they played against the who was that? The Eagles. The Eagles' backs was in there driving the ball up and down the field on the goddamn Cincinnati Bengals, man. So, man, they looking bad without Trey Hendrickson, man. I mean, last year they already weren't stopping nobody with him. they looking horrible right now without him, man. So I'm telling y'all right now, man. My thing is, y'all, are these guys that's holding out, are they willing to sit out multiple games in order to get paid what they want to get paid? Now, I know 2 out of the guys, which is Trey Hendrickson, he already done said he willing to sit out games to get paid what he trying to get paid. And mainly with Trey Hendrickson, man, they said it ain't the contract. They say it's the guaranteed money that Trey Hendrickson wants. They not on the same page as far as what he wants, as far as the guaranteed money part of his contract. So that's what the problem is with Trey Hendrickson and the Bengals. It ain't the fact that they ain't offering him no contract. It's the fact that I don't know how much it is, they haven't said, but whatever the guaranteed money is, he don't agree with it. Now, Cam Hayward, y'all know that's the defensive tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Done been with the Pittsburgh Steelers for some years now. He's still a solid D tackle in that 3-4 defense. He has said the same thing as Trey Hendrickson. Now he haven't requested no trade. He don't want to get traded. He want to stay with the Steelers, but he has said now check this out, y'all. He said he willing to sit out the whole goddamn season if he have to. That lets you know he is not bullshitting. Cam Hayward for the Pittsburgh Steelers is not bullshitting, man. He said he willing to sit out the whole season. So that lets you know your boy, he ain't been out there just splurging his money. He been saving his money. And he don't mind missing that time. He don't mind missing that time. He don't mind missing them paychecks or whatever they going to charge him for the fine. What up with your Carolina Blue, man? Appreciate you coming through, Carolina Blue. What up with your Pac Mick 1536, man? What up with you, bro? You say players want to get paid today. You say not the next year. Remember Earl Thomas giving his coaches the middle finger card. Yeah. And Pat Mac 1536. That's the exact reason why I agree with what they doing, man. That's the exact reason why I agree with what they doing. If it was me, I wouldn't touch that goddamn field my damn self. Because you're right. That's a prime example right there. They gave your boy Earl Thomas hell, you know, for you know, because at first he was talking about sitting out, Pat Mack. I don't know if you remember. At first he was talking about sitting out, but everybody was talking about he should play. And, you know, the guys on ESPN and everybody saying he should play. He need to be out there with his teammates. Your man go out there and get goddamn hurt. So I would do the same thing, y'all. I wouldn't get on that goddamn field for nothing until you pay me my contract. Hey, what your boy Chris Tucker say? I want. Give me my money. Yeah, give me my money. Give me my money. Pay me my dollars. So now it'd be interesting with Micah Parsons with the Cowboys, y'all. It'd be interesting with them, man, because as of right now, Jerry Jones, they saying that they ain't even discussing the contract no more. They ain't even talking to each other right now. So that situation over there with Michael Parsons and Jerry Jones, that shit wild over there, man. They ain't even goddamn talking right now. He ain't talking to the agent. They ain't even talking. And at least Terry Mclaurin and Trey Hendrickson and Cam Hayward, at least they talking with the team, even though they ain't practicing. But Michael Parsons, they ain't even, him and Derrick Jones ain't even goddamn communicating on no contract. So that's my thing, y'all. Is Michael Parsons, is he willing to sit out games? All these guys, are they willing to sit out multiple games in order to get their contract, man? Because all these guys, all of them, man, all 4 of them are most definitely deserving of their contract. Michael Parsons, he deserves the contract. The man done had at least 12 sacks all 4 years he been in the NFL, man. He done had at least 12 sacks all 4 years. The man done had 54 sacks in 4 years, man. 54 sacks in 4 years. Your man is in he is in 6th place all time as the fastest defensive end to reach that amount of sacks in your first 4 years. He is number 6 on the list all time. So he most definitely needs to be paid, man. Trey Hendrickson, he done led the NFL in sacks 2 years in a row. Last year he had 17 sacks. 17 and a half. The year before that he had 17. Cam Hayward, You know, he's a most definitely important piece on that defense. He played that nose guard, D tackle position. And see, Cam Hayward is different, man. You know, in that 3-4 defense, a lot of times that guy in front of the center, the nose guard, some people call him a nose guard, some people call him the nose tackle or the D tackle, whatever you want to call him. But that guy have to be a guy that can help, that can eat up blocks, be a run stopper. But the thing about Cam Hayward is he one of the few that can run stop and he can get pressure on the quarterback. There's very few guys in that 3-4 defense that can do that. A lot of times they be either or. He could do both. That's why he's important to that defense, man. And if they don't have Cam Hayward on that defense, man, that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem for them, man. He is the anchor of that defense. He been on that team for some years now, man. He is the anchor on that defense for sure. Pat, you said that injury crushed his new contract and role. You said I never seen $1 million. You said y'all complained about. You say if I had the physical gifts, you said I wouldn't be so about money for me. And Nathan, you said H-Town, you said, but it's making me sick. Roadmaster, you said I would play for they ain't free. If I could, you say still get out there. Oh shit. Hey, Roadmaster, believe me, Roadmaster. Hey, they got to pay me some. I ain't going out there for chump change, Roadmaster. They got to at least pay me. At least pay me the average, Roadmaster. At least pay me what everybody else getting paid. Even if you don't pay me the most, at least pay me what everybody else getting. At least pay me what I'm worth for sure. All right, man. Hold on, man. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna definitely appreciate y'all coming in here, kicking it with me, man. I got a little quick video I want to play for y'all right quick. I'm gonna definitely make sure y'all double tap that screen for your boy, man. If y'all new in here, subscribe to the channel, man, for sure, man. Give me 1 second. Let me bring this up for y'all. This just this video right here, man. This just a little bit what's going on around the NFL. Of course, you know, Daniel Jones getting the starting position. Like I said, the different guys that's holding out right now. So here we go, man.
Adam Schefter, what more can you tell us?
Phil, the Indianapolis Colts have made a decision about their starting quarterback, and they are going with Daniel Jones, the man they signed to a contract during the offseason that they paid $14 million to during the offseason. You heard over the weekend the Colts head coach Shane Steichen say he was looking for somebody who could command the huddle, take charge, get guys in the right position, and he clearly felt Daniel Jones was the quarterback to choose over Anthony Richardson, so much so that Shane Steichen even said that this is not a short-term trial basis type of decision. He is planning for Daniel Jones to be the Colts QB1 for the rest of the season. Now, we'll see if Jones can play well enough to hold him to that, but that is the plan, that Daniel Jones will be the Colts starting quarterback in all of 2025.
And Chris Ballard leaned into the word competition at the Combine. Looking at the preseason in a vacuum, the Colts were a better offense with Daniel Jones on the field. Indy averaged 6.3 yards per play and 44 snaps with Jones under center. Compare that to 4.7 and 26 snaps with Anthony Richardson, though his turn was abbreviated by a dislocated finger. Head coach Shane Steichen spoke today about the choice.
You guys heard me talk about the consistency, and that's really what I was looking for. And really the operation at the line of scrimmage, the checks, the protection. Daniel did a great job doing that, and I think AR has made strides in that area. But I do feel that, he still needs to continue to develop. He knows that he still needs to develop and learn in those areas, and he knows that he's one play away.
You just got to respect the decision. I feel like he's a better fit for the team, better fit for the outcome. It was winning. So you just got to respect it and just keep working. It doesn't undermine any other work I don't put in. It doesn't say that I haven't improved. I'm proud of the improvement I've made. Shane also I'm proud of that. So you got to keep stacking on that and just keep getting better.
Obviously, a big piece of why I came here and to play, to be on the field, and to be with this group. I think it's a strong group of players, as I said, and a strong group of coaches, the system. I think there's a lot of things here to be excited about. So, I'm certainly happy I made the decision I did.
We've already heard from Adam Schefter, Sam Acho, Mike Tannenbaum, with me, Phil Murphy, here for the hour. Mike, the Indiana Jones marketing campaign is officially a go. You're a former GM. What's your reaction to the Colts going in this direction for week 1?
I think they made a mistake. You know, when they drafted Anthony Richardson, Phil, they knew that he only had 13 career starts. He's only had 15 so far in the pro level. And by comparison, you look at some recent quarterbacks like Bryce Young.
And y'all remember I told y'all that earlier. 13 games in college. In 2 years in the NFL, he only done played 15 years, man. 15 games. And like I say, you pretty much knew Daniel Jones probably was going to end up getting a starter position because of what they paying him for that 1 year, which it ain't a whole lot of money, but it's more than what they paying somebody to be a backup.
27 starts. Caleb Williams, 33. Cam Ward, 57 this year. He is a work in progress. So to me, they have some nice weapons now when you think about Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, drafter Tyler Warren. But to me, if you're going to draft Anthony Richardson with all that ability, all that upside, it's not going to happen overnight. And to me, Daniel Jones, we know what he is. He's a competent quarterback, but he has struggled with turnovers. He's struggled with sacks. He's only completed 1 season in his career. I would go with the younger player who has much more upside.
Yeah, the difference, though, is that this was a competition, and Anthony Richardson did not win the competition. I'd argue that Daniel Jones didn't win it either. He just didn't lose it. I don't think this was a far and away win by Daniel Jones, but the coaches are saying, who do we trust more? And going back to even just that broken pinky play, right, where Anthony Richardson wasn't able to adjust to the blitz and take that sack. It was not a lot of trust that is being put forward for Anthony Richardson. Both Richardson and Jones looked inconsistent for a majority of the preseason. There were some flashes where they looked good, but neither looked consistent. Neither inspired too much confidence. Now, I will say this. The lesser turnovers when it comes to Anthony Richardson, when it comes to Daniel Jones. So I think that's why he's able to earn this spot.
Mike, you touched on it a minute ago. It's not terribly common for a team to move on, not just from a first-round pick, a top 5 pick so quickly. Anthony Richardson's 23. He's younger than Bo Nix, Michael Penix, down the line, Caleb Williams. Do you think his time in Indy is over?
Not necessarily. Again, Daniel Jones has had trouble with durability himself, as Coach Steichen alluded to. So he has to be mentally.
Y'all know we was talking about that earlier, y'all, about the situation with Daniel Jones. So like I say, it could be a situation where Anthony Richardson get a second chance this season, y'all. But if he do get a second chance, he got to get in there and do the damn thing, man. He can't go out there and still be doing the same shit if he do get a second chance, y'all. But like I say, man, I think with Anthony Richardson, I think a player like him, he is a project. It's gonna take him a little time, y'all. I don't think even if Daniel Jones get hurt, I don't think he just all of a sudden come in there and just start playing good and completing passes, throwing accurate. I don't think he just gonna all of a sudden start doing that. I think it's gonna take him a little time.
Ready to go because he is one snap away. And look, when somebody is that young and that experienced and so talented, I would be extremely reticent if I was Indianapolis to give up on him. We could look at Baker Mayfield, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, a recent sort of examples of quarterbacks that have been at 4 different teams until they sort of hit their potential.
And Mike, you bring up Baker Mayfield, Geno Smith, Sam Darnold, 3 quarterbacks who once were high picks, who went on to become the type of quarterbacks that many expected. I think that's what the Colts are expecting right now with Daniel Jones, and it's certainly possible that Anthony Richardson will have that opportunity in the future. And the question is whether it'll be in Indianapolis, because after this season, the Colts are going to have to make a decision about whether or not to pick up the 5th-year option in Anthony Richardson's 2027 season, which would be the 5th year of his rookie contract. As it stands, if he doesn't play this year, can't imagine that they would be picking up the 5th-year option on a quarterback who hasn't played much. But if the circumstances change, Richardson could find a way to play himself into that. And if not, then he would have the opportunity to go somewhere else to try to become the latest version of those quarterbacks that you mentioned, Baker Mayfield, Geno Smith, and Sam Darnold.
Hey, what up with your Powers, man? And what up with your William Allen, man? Appreciate you coming back through, man. You said Vanilla Vic about to ball. And Powers, you say Colts need someone to feed Josh Downs with the long ball. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Hey, Powers, they got some talent over there, man. You got Josh Downs, you got Michael Pittman Jr. They just drafted Tyler Warren. They got a great damn running back. They got probably about one of the best offensive lines in the league. So if they can get some consistent quarterback powers, man, they most definitely can win some games with what they got, especially in the AFC South, man. The AFC South not real strong right now. I mean, you got the Houston Texans, which they got a very good defense, but they damn offensive line ain't worth a damn. And I think their offensive line going to take a step back. Last year, C.J. Stroud got sacked a lot, y'all, and I think they're going to take another step back. They lost Larry Tunsil. He probably about one of the best damn left tackles in the league, and they lost their starting guard, Kenyon Green, to the Eagles. So I think C.J. Stroud might be anytime he go against a team that can get pressure with that D line, he gonna have a problem, man. He gonna have a problem.
Yeah, but the best thing that Anthony Richardson can do right now is to continue to compete. I understand that Daniel Jones has been named the starter. I understand that Shane Steichen said he doesn't plan on making any changes, but Daniel Jones' play could have a change be necessary. So Anthony Richardson, from a mental standpoint, needs to continue to get the mental reps. I understand people say that you have to let him play because he's young. Well, get those reps in practice, even if it's on scout team. Stay mentally ready and don't see this situation as a defeat, because his opportunity could come a lot sooner than expected. So he needs to be ready when that other opportunity comes again.
And ESPN's FPI has week 1 against the Dolphins as a functional coin flip, and then Indy's favored, according to ESPN analytics, in 3 of the next 5. So early litmus tests for the Colts. More QB1 news out of Cleveland. The Browns announced yesterday Joe Flacco is going to start their opener. The 40-year-old Flacco was widely expected to win this job over Kenny Pickett and rookies Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders, who have all dealt with injuries in camp. Coach Kevin Stefanski addressed this news today.
Yeah, he earned it, and I understand.
I'm pretty sure y'all already done heard, but if you ain't, by now y'all should be done heard that Joe Flacco, they announced him the starter of the Cleveland Browns, y'all. And you know what, man? Even though Joe Flacco is 40 years old, I think Joe Flacco is still a solid quarterback, man. He won when he was with Cleveland. What was that? About 2 years ago. Shit, Cleveland made the damn playoffs. They made the first round of the playoffs with Joe Flacco at quarterback. So if Joe Flacco come in and he can play consistent, and y'all see on the screen, Flacco was 4-1 as the Brown starter in 2023. So if Flacco can come in there and play consistent football, man, the Cleveland Browns got some talent on that team, man. They got some talent on the team.
With the injuries, how that may look, that's really not the case here. Joe performed really well. What he's able to bring to the football team, he's earned that role. I do think the guys believe in Joe, but I want to give credit to that entire group. I think those guys are working very, very hard. We have a standard for that position, regardless of who's in there. Practice, games, how we operate, what we believe in. We have a very, very high standard.
Our Browns reporter, Daniel Oyefusi, joins us from Browns camp in Berea, Ohio. Daniel, what does naming a QB1 and it being Joe Flacco do for this QB room at large?
Well, Phil, it means that there's clarity at the top of the depth chart for the Browns, but everything behind Flacco is still very much up in the air. Today, Coach Kevin Stefanski declined to name a backup to Flacco, and when I asked him if maybe there's an ongoing competition for that spot, he said that all these roles are not given out, they're earned. Now, keep in mind, last month, GM Andrew Berry said that it's very possible that they keep all 4 quarterbacks on the 53-man roster, and as we head into the final week of the preseason, it's important to note that Kenny Pickett returned to 11-on-11 drills today for the first time since injuring his hamstring. Stefanski said he's very much still excited about Pickett.
And Daniel, this is a team that when Flacco was starter 2 years ago, they went 4-1 in those games, ultimately don't.
Yes, sir, Rashad. You know, we got to talk about that. I'll be putting the link in the chat in a few minutes, Rashad. I'm going to be putting it in a few minutes. Believe that. We got to talk about your boy Ant Richardson.
Going 11-6 and 11 wins ties the franchise high going all the way back to 1986. Daniel, thank you so much. So, Sam Macho, you sign one QB in free agency, you trade for another, you draft 2 more, and then ultimately go with the elder statesman of the bunch by, 10 years plus. Does the Flacco decision make sense to you?
It does, but I don't think this competition is over. I understand that Joe Flacco can run the offense very well, but here's the issue. If this Cleveland Brown team
One overall
I'm gonna
pick.
skip it up a
Things
little bit,
got
y'all.
Nashville.
They got your boy, the rookie Cam Ward. They got him in practice getting into it with the damn D lineman. What's his name? Jefferson. Jeffrey Simmons. I think that's his name. The D lineman, the star D lineman for the Tennessee Titans. You boy Cam Ward. I'm telling y'all something right now. I don't want my damn quarterback getting into it with no damn D lineman.
So hot, according to our Teron Davenport. Quote, Jeffrey Simmons and Cam Ward got into it. Ward hit Ridley for a touchdown. Ward was going to. Calvin Ridley walked by Simmons, who put his hands on him, and it caused a scuffle. Simmons was running hot from the previous play. Sam Acho, longtime linebacker, any issue with this kind of energy at practice, especially with a number 1 overall pick at QB?
I love it. I love this kind of energy. Why? Because Jeffrey Simmons doesn't want to go 3-14 anymore. He understands that if he wants to win, this is a quarterback-driven league. And so if you're the quarterback, the number 1 overall pick, you want to be the dog. You got to beat the dog. You want to be the best. You got to beat the best. You want to be the leader of your team. Jeffrey Simmons is one of those leaders. So I think this is a situation where mutual respect can be gained and garnered for both individuals. I don't see Cam Ward as an individual to back down. So I love the fact that he's stepping up to one of the leaders of the Titans.
Yeah, maybe, ignorance is bliss with the franchise. They've never drafted a quarterback first overall, so you let him play and see if that energy can translate to the field. There's a former number 1 pick under center in Tampa, but some forced changes around that offense, around Baker Mayfield. It was announced today, second-year wide receiver Jalen McMillan will go to IR with the neck injury, missing a minimum of 4 games for an offense already down a wide receiver, Chris Godwin, and left tackle Tristan Wirfs. They also have a new OC, Liam Cohen, taking the Jags head coaching job. And they just used a first-round pick on receiver Emeka Egbuka, number 19 overall, who's now in line to get even more reps with McMillan and Chris Godwin out. Mike T, you've done some roster gymnastics before in your day as a longtime GM. What is your level of concern with these injuries and that this offense will now take a step back this season?
Minimal, because we're not focusing on what they added. First of all, in the great history of Ohio State, their all-time leading receiver is none other than Emeka Egbuka. What a great draft choice by Jason Licht, the general manager of the Buccaneers. Draft a position of strength, so when you have a couple injuries, you can withstand it. To go out there on opening day with him, Cade Otton, and pending Hall of Famer Mike Evans is really the envy of most teams. Baker Mayfield had a great year last year, 41 touchdown passes. They'll be fine. I work with Josh Grzard, their new offensive coordinator, bright young coach. I don't think these are ideal situations, but they'll overcome them.
And in truth, something of a loaded question, asking if they're going to take a step back. The 41 touchdowns for which Mayfield threw last season, only Joe Burrow had more in the NFL. In Dallas, no update to the soap opera when it comes to a long-term extension for Micah Parsons, but Joe Buck and Troy Aikman addressed that during last night's Monday Night Football telecast.
The other side is, if you're Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys, how do you try to win or be great without Micah Parsons?
Well, you can't be. That's his leverage.
And like I say, man, my thing with this situation with Micah Parsons, man, this is what I'm going to say about this, man. One thing that you're going to have to worry about, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Even if Jerry Jones end up doing the same thing like he did with CeeDee Lamb last year, let's say he do the same thing, and right before the game that they play next Thursday, when they play the Eagles that Thursday night, I think it's the Thursday or Friday. I got to make sure. But when they play the Eagles that first game, let's say he played Michael Parsons right before the game like he did with CeeDee Lamb. Y'all got to think about it, y'all. Mike Parsons ain't did no contact at all in all the training camp. Your boy been chilling. Y'all see how he looking on the screen? That's what he been doing at practice, chilling. So now, situation like that, he come in the game. Hey, your boy can pull a hamstring, groin, anything, man, because he ain't been doing shit. I'm pretty sure he probably been doing little stuff on the sideline, but he ain't been doing nothing physical. So that's another thing you got to worry about, injury, because he ain't been doing nothing. What up with you, John, man? You say Anthony Richardson will be a bad team. You said we'll be on a bad team next year, just like Justin Fields on the Jets. I hear you, John, man. Appreciate you coming through, brother.
Leverage is they can't win without him. Certainly worth every penny that he's ultimately going to get paid. The longer it goes, the more money he's going to make. So I wouldn't stress too much if I was him, but that essentially is the only leverage. Now, what are the Cowboys going to do? You think I know the answer to that? I don't think anybody knows what Jerry's ever going to do.
Adam Schefter, this morning on Sportsmanlike Radio, you used the term divorce when talking about Micah Parsons and Jerry Jones and Dallas. Eyebrows were raised, blood pressure was raised. What did you mean by that?
Well, Phil, essentially the two sides have not had any contract negotiations since late March or early April. It certainly sounds like the Cowboys are disappointed in Micah. It sounds like Micah is disappointed with the Cowboys. And Micah's request to be traded, which he put on social media a few weeks ago, spoke for itself. He laid it all out. Since then, you would have thought that Dallas would have gone to him to try to appease him to do a deal. Instead, all we heard about was Jerry saying he doesn't know if Micah will play in the opener due to his back tightness, and there's been zero contract discussion since then. And I want to correct Troy Aikman there, the rare occasion that I will ever have the opportunity to do that. He was talking about the leverage that Micah would have. The leverage that Micah has is withholding his services, is saying that his back is tight all year long and not playing in the opener and not playing beyond that. And then after this year, then they would be in a situation where the Cowboys aren't going to let Micah walk. They would use the franchise tag on him. And if it continues to be the way it has been this summer and this summer.
Yeah, T-Bit. Now, Micah Parsons, $14 million a year. Now, that ain't going to be enough. Micah Parsons most definitely want somewhere around what T.J. Watt got, which is $41 million, or what Myles Garrett got, which is $40 million a year. So he wants somewhere around in that range, T-Bit, for sure. $14 million ain't even going to get him off the front porch.
Season, you would think the two sides would look to divorce at that point in time. Now, there's time that the two sides can still salvage it before the regular season begins 2 weeks from Thursday night. But up until now, there has been zero indication that that will happen. If they change their minds, sure, they can get something done.
Okay, appreciate that, Pat Mac 1536, man. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate your comment. I got you.
But it certainly doesn't feel that way, and it certainly feels a lot different than the way it did with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb when they got their deals done at a similar time last year.
That is a huge window of time. We're talking franchise tag 2026, and we're talking first game of the NFL season in 16 days. Longtime GM Mike Tannenbaum, what do you make of the state of the marital union in North Texas?
Well, look, it's bumpy right now, but we have 36 years of data, which is Jerry Jones, outside of Herschel Walker, doesn't like to move on from stars. So I think, listen, Adam knows what's going on better than anybody, but to me, the most likely outcome is nothing happens, meaning no extension, no trade, and then we just have to wait and see what Micah Parsons does, meaning does he pull a Jalen Ramsey and hold in, which is what happened in Jacksonville, where he eventually forces a trade. I just think we're weeks, if not months away, because I think Dallas would be extraordinarily patient if Micah Parsons withholds services.
Well, Mike, who is Micah Parsons' agent?
David Mulugeta.
Who is Jalen Ramsey's agent?
David Mulugeta.
Yeah, same agent. That's interesting how that happens. And again, there is a lot of time for this to still to play out. But the way it's tracking, I think it's safe to say that it doesn't look like these two sides are going to be reaching agreement on a deal anytime soon, if at all. And right now, yes, things can change, but there's been zero dialogue, not some, zero. And that tells you that Dallas right now, again, is not moving in that direction. Mike is not happy. We heard his trade request. And I think that these two sides will be dealing with it all season before the franchise tag and a potential trade come into play next year. That's if they even get to that point.
Something that's not up for debate. This is an elite, extremely important player. 13 games last season, even with Parsons. Dallas needs him. They finished second from bottom. And back here on NFL Live with our news of the day. The Colts have named Daniel Jones as their starting QB, tipping the veteran over Anthony Richardson, who Indy drafted 4th overall just over 2 years ago. Earlier today, Coach Shane Steichen made it clear this is not a short-term move.
Look, he's our starting quarterback for the season. You know, I don't want to have a quick leash on that. I feel confident in his abilities. I think consistency, operation, moving the ball, being consistent on a daily basis. I think Daniel Jones, has done that. I think, that year they went to the playoffs, he was one game away from an NFC championship game and making the right decisions, and his completion percentage, I think that keeps us on track. So that's a big part of it. Obviously, you want to see the big plays. I think Daniel Jones is capable of that as well.
Stephen Holder covers the Colts for us. You've been all over this all offseason. Heck, at the Combine, we were talking about GM Chris Ballard kind of foreshadowing this, leaning into the word competition. What ultimately led to this being the way forward, and what are the implications for both of these quarterbacks?
Phil, you're right. That word competition has defined the offseason for the Colts. When the subject of quarterback comes up, they needed more out of Anthony Richardson. They thought competition would perhaps bring that out of him. And they had a very spirited competition. Ultimately, for Shane Steichen, it's a lot of the things he just outlined in that clip, which is some of the stuff that we can't see. It's not the big arm or the athleticism that we see from Anthony Richardson. It's also the management of the huddle and the small things at the line of scrimmage that maybe are intricacies to us, but very pivotal to the outcome of each and every play. So for the two players here, I think this is going to be something of a defining moment. You have Daniel Jones, who now, this is the culmination for him of a great decision, in fact. Back in March, he bet on himself to come here on a one-year deal and win this job. He has won it. And for Anthony Richardson, this leaves numerous questions. He was asked to compete. He did that. He went toe-to-toe with Daniel Jones. He lost this battle and perhaps will not play this season. That's a daunting thing to accept for a 23-year-old one-time franchise quarterback, or thought to be a franchise quarterback.
And now all eyes in Indy can shift to that week 1 opener against the Dolphins. Colts will breathe a lot easier if Daniel Jones is cleaner out of the gates. In his career in season openers, he's just 1-4, losing the last 2 by a combined 68-6. Stephen, thank you. Supporting the case for Jones over Richardson. I mean, it's been a tough go for the 23-year-old among QBs with at least 15 starts. His passer rating and completion percentage both ranked dead last since he was drafted.
Hey, y'all see this right here? I want to pause this right here. His last 2 seasons, y'all look at the passer rating, 68, completion percentage, 50.6%, touchdown to interception, 11 touchdown, 13 interception. It's the second worst. Passer rating is the worst in 2 seasons. Completion percentage is the worst in 2 seasons. And this is in 50. He done had 15 starts in 2 seasons, y'all. 15 starts. He had 4 his first year, which y'all know he got hurt out for the rest of the season. Last year, he had 11. He had 11 starts last year, which y'all know he was in and out of the lineup last year, y'all.
Completion percentage actually the worst of any QBs with 15 starts this millennium, and his touchdown to interception ratio ahead of only Daniel Jones in the last 2 years. How about that? Mike Tannenbaum back with us, grading the approach the Colts took to all of this. Mike, did Indy do enough to—
Yeah, and Rick H-Town, I will say this. What up with your Chevy, man? You said Daniel Jones slick good. You said he was just with the Giants. Yeah, hey, Chevy, appreciate your comment, brother. And Rick H-Town, I'm going to tell you this, Rick H-Town. If Daniel Jones can't be successful with this Indianapolis Colts team, this might be his last chance right here, Rick H-Town and Chevy. It might be his last chance, man. Because like I say, the Colts got talent, man. They got probably about one of the best offensive lines out there. They already got a great running back. They picked up Tyler Warren. He most definitely going to be a legit tight end. They got Michael Pittman Jr. at wide receiver. And they got Josh Downs. They got some talent on that offense, man. So if Daniel Jones can play consistency, if he can play consistent, man, he got to go to receiver. He got a tight end. He got a line to protect him. Got a great running back, a number 2 wide receiver. So your boy got all the tools to be successful. He just got to make it work, Rick H-Town. But he got all the tools to make it successful for sure. Pat Mack, you say Neighbors from LSU is a beast. Yes, sir. All them wide receivers from LSU is a beast. Pat Mack, 1536, man. Malik Neighbors, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and also your boy out there in Jacksonville too. Brian Thomas Jr. also.
to give Richardson a real shot at succeeding?
I think so. When you look at their skill players, first of all, Alex Pierce led the NFL in yards per catch as a receiver. They have Michael Pittman, a big physical receiver, and obviously, Phil, a great running back in Jonathan Taylor. Look, was the offensive line perfect? No. Was the tight end situation perfect? No. But no situation is perfect, right? We saw Patrick Mahomes deal with a left guard, left tackle. The key to me was knowing that he was inexperienced. Let's pick a lane and say, hey, we are going to go into glass breaks. He is our starter. We know it was only 13 games in college, which is way less than most quarterbacks. And let's just try to get him a little bit better as we go on. So I think there was enough of supporting cast, but I think it was a lack of patience ultimately that did in Anthony Richardson.
And this will now make 8 different week 1 starters in Indy in the last 9 seasons. In probably related news, the Colts won 13-1 in season openers since 2010. That's the worst in the NFL. Richardson, no, not the only QB with ample motivation. How about last year's number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, trying to acclimate to life with a new head coach and new play caller? Courtney Cronin covers the Bears for us. What does Williams need to prove this year in Chicago?
Hey, Phil, coming off his strong preseason debut under Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams feels like he knows this offense, knows what's expected of him, and that now it's time to show results. Both Williams and Johnson acknowledge that there have been days in training camp where it feels like the quarterback took 2 steps forward and then 1 step back. And for Williams, it's keeping that growth mindset in the forefront, knowing that there are likely to be other hurdles he'll encounter in season as he aims to master this offense. And he'll get there in a number of different ways, doing things like using the cadence as a weapon, getting more comfortable playing under center, and helping the Bears become a more explosive unit. The goal, the former number 1 overall pick set for himself this season and beyond, be able to handle everything Johnson expects him to.
Sam Acho, you used to ply your trade in Chicago. What does Caleb need to show in year 2?
He needs to show leadership in year 2. The arm talent is there. The coaching staff is there. The receivers, the tight ends are there. But he needs to show leadership when things don't go his way. Last year got sacked 68 times, and so often the demeanor was this demeanor of dejection. He needs to be able to inspire his team when things aren't going his way.
Williams finished last season with the 5th lowest total QBR, a stat pulled way down by his sack numbers. How about another former number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence, entering year 5 with a 3rd new head coach and a contract only behind Dak Prescott in average annual value. Mike DiRocco covers the Jags for us. D-Rock, what does Lawrence need to prove this fall?
Thanks, Phil. It starts with staying healthy. Lawrence has missed 8 games over the past 2 seasons because of 6 injuries, including 2 concussions. Beyond that, Liam Cohen has cleaned up and changed Lawrence's footwork in order to put him in better position to go through his progressions and make quick, decisive throws. Does that mean that Lawrence is going to set career highs in passing yards and passing touchdowns the way Baker Mayfield did last season in Tampa with Cohen as his offensive coordinator? No, but it could result in the consistency that has eluded Lawrence throughout his career. So how's it going so far? I asked someone inside the organization how they would describe the way Trevor Lawrence has looked through training camp and 2 preseason games. I got a 2-word response: bleeping amazing.
we appreciate the abbreviation, Mike. Mike T. Lawrence, just 25. Does his play get enough attention?
No, it doesn't. He needs to play a lot better. Michael used one word, consistency. I'll use another one, which is fundamentals. For somebody as talented as he is, he was at the bottom of the league in completion percentage at 60%. He was 29th in completion above expectations, meaning he is not delivering the ball consistently, accurately, something that is inexcusable for somebody that is as talented as Trevor Lawrence. Before he's great, he has to be good, and that starts with the fundamentals.
Yeah, that's a fact, Nick. He did not see that blitz coming. He most definitely didn't see it coming.
You think if he were in a larger market than Jacksonville, the 22 wins and 60 starts would also get more scrutiny as well. Hey, winning games was the problem early last season for the Bengals. In fact, it's been a problem early each of the last 3 years. Joe Burrow getting more preseason snaps than is the norm, a personal career-high 28 on Monday Night Football last night, and led 2 scoring drives. Finds Charlie Jones there, boiler up. But offensive line and blocking has long been an issue in Cincinnati, and not much better here. Burrow running for his life. Just throw it away. It's the preseason on 3rd and 12. Burrow, that was enough of that long sack, the trio of Commanders.
Yeah, and this play right here, man, last night when Joe Burrow got sacked, I don't know what Joe Burrow was doing. He had got outside the pocket. He should have just threw it away. I don't know what he was doing. In preseason, you can't be getting no hits like that in preseason.
Around him, finished the night 9 for 14 for 62 yards and a score. Bengals defense did not fare as well, at least optically. Zach Taylor had other things to say. Opening drive, Chris Rodriguez Jr., 40-yard dash, barely touched on that long run, and 2 plays later, Jaden Daniels dials his own number, opts for contact, bated breath in D.C., but he was unharmed. Made that run look easy. Bengals won, but Joe Burrow, what did you take away from that game?
Some good learning experiences in the couple drives that we've had. Got some fumbles out of the way, so that was good. Yeah, those are just incredibly valuable reps that usually you work out those kinks in the first couple weeks of the regular season, and we've worked them out last 2 weeks.
Mike, Zach Taylor has made it known he's going to try and do something different this summer, some more preseason snaps perhaps. Team started 0-3, 0-2, 0-2 the last 3 seasons. Are you okay with how they've approached this preseason to try and dispel that?
Yeah, for the most part, I thought it was really smart. I give Zach Taylor a lot of credit. The easy thing would have been to say, hey, we're not going to play Joe Burrow, but he did. And he got some meaningful work. Where I got a little concerned was on that last drive. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are out of the game, and he's still in there. And let's face it, some of these hits, if I'm I'm a little concerned. These are not natural ways to fall. He gets whipped around. They called a horse collar on one play in particular. So I probably would have got him out a little bit sooner. But, again, I give Zach Taylor credit for making the right decision, not the easy one.
Yeah, this is a team that they won a lot last year, November, December, but they dug such a deep hole in September, it didn't really matter. As for that Bengals defense, rightly scrutinized last season, Coach Taylor said he was happy with the unit last night despite allowing 185 yards on the ground.
I feel really excited about where our defense is at. We go against them every day. It's tough. Obviously, we shouldn't have given up big runs like that. So those are things that we have to clean up. I think
this is my thing, y'all. There's no way that head coach can feel good about their defense last night if you gave up 185-yard rushing. There's no way you can feel good about your defense. 185 yards in the preseason? Come on, man.
There's only been about 3 of them so far in these 2 games. So those are things that we don't want and we can avoid. And whatever the call is, we should do a better job at that. But at the same time, I know what I see every day in practice, and I'm excited about the direction of our defense.
Sam Acho, linebacker fraternity. Are you optimistic about what you saw on the field from the Bengals last night?
No, I'm not even close to as optimistic as Zach Taylor was. So you look at what they did early on in the game. It was
facts. What's your name? Is that Mustafa Khalik? Is that Khalik? Mustafa Khalik? You're right, man. 106 in the first quarter. That is Mustafa. Is it Mustafa? I hope I said your name right, man. If I didn't, I apologize. Yeah, Jaden Daniels came in the game, y'all, on the first drive. Didn't have to throw the ball not one damn time. Gave D-Boy a jet sweep, then gave it to the running back up the middle. He broke for about 40, 50. Then Jaden Daniels caught him slipping, playing man-to-man with their back turned, and he running in the end zone. He didn't throw not one damn pass last night. I think the Bengals going to be in trouble on defense, y'all.
Porous. The defense gave up huge lanes, not only down the middle, but on the outside of the defense. Poor tackling became an issue as well. I understand you have a new defensive coordinator.
You say Mustafa. Okay, I hope I said it right. Mustafa. Appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man.
In Al Golden, who came from Notre Dame, came from college. I understand that Trey Hendrickson wasn't playing, but this is a bigger issue than just not having Trey Hendrickson. This is the fundamentals of football. Tackling is like number one. They're not doing it. And so for me, this could be another struggle of a season for the Cincinnati Bengals if they don't get their defense situated. They were in the bottom third of the NFL last season. Didn't look too much better last night.
Well, they're still without Trey Hendrickson, and it's possible they could be without Trey Hendrickson for a while because the two sides continue to be in agreement on the length of a contract, on the average annual salary of the contract, but nowhere near close to an agreement on the guaranteed money in the contract. That is the issue right now. It continues to be the hang-up in any discussions and negotiations. And so Trey Hendrickson has been open about the fact that he is not going to play this season on his existing contract. Mike Brown has said he doesn't expect Trey Hendrickson to play this season on his existing contract. The regular season opener is about 2.5 weeks away. So if they can't get a deal done, and they haven't made any progress so far, what does Trey Hendrickson then wind up doing? He's adamant he won't play. And if he won't play, then this defense will have to get by without him somehow.
You know, earlier we talked about RC's tweet from yesterday, Phil, about, hey, Trey Hendrickson's going to get paid before the end of the game. If I'm the Bengals, I bent a little bit on Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. He's led the NFL in sacks over the last 2 years. With Trey Hendrickson, you have a meaningful chance to have a great year without him. We saw what happened last night. I just can't imagine how they're going to be functional on defense without him.
Led the NFL in sacks, and it's not like this is a team like the Broncos where you have multiple 10-sack guys. Hendrickson himself accounted for 49% of the Bengals sacks. Season showing 74% completions, the best amongst rookies and third best amongst any player with 30 attempts. He's averaged 145 pass yards per game, over 8 yards per attempt, also thrown for 2 touchdowns, both of which were more than 10 yards downfield.
Hey, I agree with you. What's your name? DMG? I agree with you, man. They most definitely wasting years, man. You know that clock be turning. That clock be running when you're in the NFL. And they most definitely are wasting. They gonna waste this year for sure, DMG. Because they defense gonna be worse than it was last year. And they gonna be in a situation where they got to do a lot of scoring, man, because they've been having the starters in the game for the preseason, and they've been getting destroyed, man. They got destroyed the first game. The Philadelphia Eagles, second string, drove up and down the field on them. Yesterday, the Commanders drove up and down the field on them. So I think the Bengals defense is gonna be in trouble, man, for sure, man. Now DMG, they most definitely, if you play fantasy football, this would be a great year to get Joe Burrow or Jamar Chase, man. Because they most definitely gonna have to throw the ball. They most definitely gonna have to put points up for sure, y'all. Because hey, they go against somebody like Baltimore, and they got Derrick Henry, King Henry running. And y'all know I call that stiff arm. You get a big dose of that stiff arm casserole. King Henry come running down through there. King Henry might put up 300-yard rushing on their ass. But here we go, man. Let me see. Mustafa. You said Burrow should have been the MVP last year, but defense ruined. Hey, I was saying the same thing, Mustafa. I said the same thing. I said I compared the stats last season, y'all. If some of y'all was in here with me, some of y'all wasn't, but I compared the stats last year, man. And Joe Burrow, even with Lamar Jackson combining his rushing yards and his passing yards, Joe Burrow still whooped his ass. And Josh Allen and Jaden McDaniels. So I most definitely agree with you, Mustafa, man. He just you know how they do about the winning. You got to be winning games. But if they would have won, they would have been winning games. He would have got MVP hands down for sure.
And he also ran for one. Jordan Renan covers the Giants for us. And Jordan, this is a team that kept GM and head coach after a franchise record 14 losses. How is New York balancing chasing success this season while developing Dart for future seasons?
Yeah, how you doing, Phil? I don't know Mike is going to like this very much, but the Giants have been adamant since the start of training, really since they signed Russell Wilson, that he's going to be their starter. Even when they drafted Jackson Dart, that didn't change. Even when they started training camp, that didn't change as well. I even asked Brian Dable the other day, I said, you know, could Jackson Dart work? Is there anything Jackson Dart could do to work his way into the starting mix? And he said, Russell Wilson is our starter. We're going to continue to develop Jackson Dart. Now, I spoke to quarterbacks coach Shea Tierney earlier today. I said, what has impressed him the most about Dart? Why has he gotten better throughout the summer? And he noted his ability to retain and take in information. He thought that was perhaps the most impressive thing about Dart so far. It has made him more comfortable in the offense. You see him getting the ball out quicker. So that is a big difference. You think you've seen a big difference between Dart when he first stepped in at the beginning of the summer and the way he's playing now. And it's obviously translated to the preseason. Now, whether it's Jackson Dart or Russell Wilson, this is big for both of them. Malik Neighbors, their star wide receiver, was back on the field today. He's missed the last 12 days with a back injury, so he was back also left tackle Andrew Thomas, who started the season this summer on the PUP list, had a Liz Frank surgery late last year. He also was back practicing. Both those guys now look like they could be on track for week 1.
Always welcoming more pieces in the offense. This is a team that was the first to add multiple QBs with more than 150 career passing touchdowns in one offseason. And certainly Jordan the first to do that, and then trade into the first round to draft another.
And John, you're most definitely right, John. That's where they made their mistake at. I said the same thing. They should have signed Trey Hendrickson and used the rest of the money to get some defensive pieces in the offseason. It's easier to find a number 2 receiver than it is to find a prime edge rusher, John, for sure, man. So I'm gonna definitely agree with you. They should have paid Trey Hendrickson and added some defensive pieces instead of signing T. Higgins. But see, John, that's just Joe Burrow's fault, because Joe Burrow wanted them to sign T. Higgins. So that's Joe Burrow's fault. Instead of him looking at the overall team, he looking at the offense. That's why you can't let your quarterback run your team. I mean, you can let him have some say so, but at certain points in time, you have to step in and be like, hey, I'm doing what's best for the team, not what's best, not what you want.
QB. Mike Tannenbaum, who has already been alluded to, Sam Acho back with us. Sam, start with you. If you're Brian Dable or help GM Joe Schoen, how quickly would you be trying to get Dart to the top of that depth chart?
Not quickly at all. I would be very patient with Jackson Dart. Why? He looked pretty good in the preseason. There were a couple overthrows in his last game, but that's the preseason. The speed of the game changes from the preseason to the regular season. And types of looks that you get change from the preseason to the regular season. The players who you face change from the preseason to the regular season. You have Russell Wilson, who's 9-time Pro Bowler, going into year 14, who's experienced and who looks good as well. Let Russell Wilson be your starter. Allow Jackson Dart to continue to develop this season, and so you can have him for the long run, not to rush him out, and he can make some mistakes in the regular season.
Nope, and nope. This is easy, Sam. As soon as
What up with your South Central crook face, man? Appreciate you coming back through, brother. What up with you, man?
As he was drafted in Green Bay, Wisconsin, give him the playbook, never look back. We had the same situation in the same city. Mark Sanchez, 09. Day 1 starter, rookie quarterback. We get to the AFC Championship game. Jackson Dart is a better player, and he's a better athlete than Russell Wilson. Look, I understand there's going to be growing pains, but he is somebody that has energized this franchise. He understands what to do. And when you talk to the Giant organization, they're actually more thrilled what he's doing off the field than on the field. Russell Wilson, to me, is an athletically diminished player. He was sacked at a rate 31% above the league average. So is it going to be perfect from day one, Sam? Absolutely not. He will make mistakes. But a young, ascending Jackson Dart is what the New York Giant franchise needs, because that'll make him better in November and December. Russell Wilson, who's had a good career, is clearly closer to the end.
Yeah, I go back to Patrick Mahomes, his rookie season, sitting behind Alex Smith and getting a chance to watch and learn from a consummate pro. What is Russell Wilson, a consummate pro? What is Jackson Dart, a first-round pick who people are excited about? Why not?
And I'm going to tell y'all something about this situation with the Giants, man, Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart. Y'all know they speaking highly of Jackson Dart right now, how he's been doing in training camp and how he's been doing in the games. I think this situation right here is going to be a situation where, because they drafted Jackson Dart, I think they're going to be a situation where it's going to be Russell Wilson's job to lose, y'all. I think if Russell Wilson come in, he plays solid, he do what he's supposed to do, Russell Wilson going to finish out the season. If at any point in time he start playing suspect, not being consistent, then I think that's when Jackson Dart will be able to make his first start. But it's all going to depend on what Russell Wilson do. I don't think they're just going to start playing him and then about 5-6 games, they feel like, okay, we're going to get the rookie in there. I think the only way Jackson Dart get in there is if Russell blow his opportunity, man.
Give Jackson Dart an opportunity to sit and watch and learn from a consummate pro, to understand the speed of the game, how to prepare for a regular season game, not just a preseason game. Why not give him that luxury, which you actually have, of a starting quarterback who's been there, who's done that, who's won a Super Bowl, so he can learn how to do it. And then when his time comes, maybe it is sometimes during the season, maybe it's not. You give him all that opportunity to be able to have a long-standing career, not a flash in the pan, a 1-year or 2-year wonder like you've seen seen in years past with some examples that you shared earlier.
And no favors with how the schedule chips fell. The Giants off 3-14, the toughest schedule in the NFL, according to ESPN Analytics for 2025. Elsewhere in the NFC East, Brian Robinson Jr. was held out of last night's game, but the Commanders still ran all over the Bengals. So could B-Rob be on the move?
And that's another thing, man. Brian Robinson Jr., the running back for the Commanders, man, I think he's gonna get traded. I think they're gonna end up trading him, man, because the young running back who they got in the 7th round, he had a good game last night. You know, they still got Austin Eckler. I think Brian Robinson Jr. I think he's gone with the Commanders, y'all. I think they're gonna end up trading him. Yeah, I only think they let him play last night. That's how you know they finna trade him. They ain't even let him play. They making sure don't nothing happen to him. For sure, man. But yeah, man, that's just a little video right there, man, going around the league on what's going on around the league with certain players that's want new contracts, which I say Micah Parsons, Trey Hendrickson, Terry McLaurin, Cam Hayward with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me see what you say. Rick H-Town, you say, does he want a new contract? Who you talking about, Rick H-Town? Let me know who you talking about. Who you talking about, Rick H-Town? You talking about Brian Robinson? Now you know what? I haven't heard nothing about him wanting a contract. I haven't heard nothing about him wanting a contract. I just think he ain't been producing like they want him to, Rick H-Town. Mustafa, you say Commanders won't be able to trade him. You say he's on his last year and one more week till cuts. You say team won't wait until cut day. Commanders will cut him. No point in trading him at this point. Okay, I hear you, Mustafa, man. What up with you, Stiff Richards? Appreciate you coming through, Stiff Richard. But yeah, Rashad, I'm gonna put the link in the chat, Rashad, if you want to come up here and holler at me, man, about this situation with your boy Anthony Richardson. That go for anybody, man. Any of y'all want to come up here and holler at me about the situation with Anthony Richardson, or if y'all want to talk about any of these players holding out, whatever you want to talk about, man. If you want to talk about your team, come up here and holler at me, man. Like I said, we do the whole NFL, so y'all come up here and holler at me. But another thing I want to show y'all. Another thing, let me get this on my screen. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all get them likes up for me, man. Y'all double tap that screen for me. Give me 1 second. What up with you, man?
Yo. What up, man?
What up with you? What you thinking?
Chilling, man. You know, I mean, it's unfortunate what's going on with Anthony Richardson, but preparation's everything in football. You know this, Big Tight.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he dropping music videos instead of learning how to read where blitz is coming from.
Yeah, because he most definitely didn't see that blitz the other night. That why he hurt his finger.
Exactly. And I think that might have played a big role in why the head coach made the decision he made, because you know he's looking at it like, dog, it's your 3rd year. You can't read where the blitz is coming from and slide the protection. That's kind of alarming, if you ask me.
Right. And you know what? The thing is, man, you know, he was a project anyway coming out of college. Because like I said earlier, he only played 13 games in college, and then he only done played 15 games in 2 seasons in the NFL.
The thing is, dog, you know what I think it is? Everyone fell in love with that Cam Newton comparison. They saw what Cam Newton did, and
right. But see what they
just thought that was gonna happen with AR too.
Right, but see what they weren't looking at is they weren't looking at the fact that Cam balled out in college.
Exactly. He didn't just have 2 or 3 good games.
Consistent.
Yeah. Anthony Richardson only had like 2-3 good games.
Right. So they went all off of what you want to call that, potential, coulda, woulda, shoulda. They looking at his athletic ability, strong arm. They looking at, you know, we get him in here, we can work with him. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to change them around. But as you see, that don't always work out going off that potential.
I mean, 47% completion percentage, dude. 47.
Yeah, they're pretty
57 ain't even good, let alone 47.
Yeah.
He putting up Steph Curry 3-point percentage numbers for a completion percentage.
Yeah, and that was his second year when he supposed to take a step forward. Because he had all that time his first year, even though he got hurt, he had all that time, to sit, see the game, speed of the game, and be in the film room with the quarterback coach. He had time. So it's like he came out.
I understand teams fall in love with the potential of a player, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like this man, he can't read blitzes, bro. In his third year. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
Yeah. And like I say, man, they gonna be in a situation next year, man, because next year is his fourth year, so they got to make a decision next year if they gonna do that fifth year option.
Yeah, they might trade him, bro. A team might. You know what would be intriguing, Big Tight? With the whole Matt Stafford back thing? The Rams. Because, they have that whole thing with Matt Stafford and his back injury. A 37-year-old with a bad back? That sounds like one good hit. He's done.
Yeah, that's why I say Jimmy Garoppolo probably going to get some playing time this year because I say them back injury be lingering, man. And it's a disc, too. It ain't like it's just back pain. It's a disc.
Yeah, he get hit one good time. It's over for him.
Right. And I wouldn't be surprised if they start out kind of slow, man, because he ain't been half throwing like that in training camp. Might, that first game they play, he might be some situation where he gets some overthrows.
Yep, he gonna look rusty that first week or two.
Yep. Yeah.
Shaking the cobwebs out.
Right.
Because them joint practices and all that ain't the same from a game, man. It's not the same.
No, it ain't the same because it's controlled.
Exactly.
It's controlled. Now you do get to see more like one-on-one stuff. You see them going against different people instead of them going against the same people, and
but they don't got to worry about getting hit. You know what I mean?
Right,
That's a different level of comfortability. It's like you could just sit back there and just throw the ball. You don't got to worry about a 250-pound DN coming around the corner and knocking you the hell out.
You already know that. That's why they got on the red jersey. That means stop. Don't touch it.
Yeah. You remember the movie The Replacements?
Oh yeah.
He said red means stop, like a stoplight.
Yeah, man. You remember old boy that played receiver, fast as hell. He couldn't.
Yeah, Orlando. He said, "Coach, I look like I just jacked off an elephant." He said, "What they gonna do? Put you on?" He said, "What they gonna do? Put you in football jail?"
They'll put they stick him on his hands.
Stick him on his hands.
Yeah, man. That boy couldn't catch for nothing.
He said, "We gonna throw it to you again. You gonna catch it this time."
He was fast as hell.
Hey, I know you seen that meme of Shador Sanders, how he's the backup and Joe Flacco the starter. It was the picture of Any Given Sunday with Shador as Willie Beeman and Joe Flacco as the old dude.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
That shit is accurate. Yo, dog, speaking of Shador, did you hear about his contract clause?
What's up with that?
So this thing was, and I feel bad for this kid, dog. Like, everyone thinks he fell in the draft because this, that, and the third, he can't play his attitude. Nah, he has. You got to look it up. It's called a contract equity clause. So Shador, before even signing his contract, he let it be known to the NFL. He gets a percentage of all merchandise, all jerseys that he sells. He gets a percentage of. He already got they sold $250 million worth of jerseys. Shador, and he got $14 million. He got $14 million off it already.
Yeah, I know.
So teams were looking at him like, we're not going to draft the kid. Yeah, they were like
selling jerseys at one time.
Yeah. So they were looking at it. So teams were like, they're not going to draft him high because it's like, we're not going to give you $40-50 million plus you get the contract clause. So the NFL kind of lowballed him in a sense. Like, they didn't draft him high for a reason because he was going to get his Skrilla regardless. because of that contract, that thing in his contract stating his jersey sales. And I was actually, there's a clip of it on Jeff Teague's podcast. They were talking about it. Bro, if he turns into a superstar, Shador, bro, he might become one of the richest athletes ever because of that. Because think about it. He sold $250 million. He ain't even the starter yet. Imagine he come in and start balling out. He gonna make crazy chicken.
I think you know what, with them it's gonna be interesting because what they got on their roster? What they got, like 4 or 5 quarterbacks on their roster?
5.
Yeah,
6
so
actually when you count Deshaun.
Right. So it's gonna be interesting to see who they keep and who they cut. Because I think Kenny Pickett done
He
returned
gone.
to practice.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see if they gonna keep 3 quarterbacks or if they gonna keep 4. But most teams don't keep 4. Most of them keep 3.
Yeah, especially now because of that new rule with the you could have an emergency quarterback on the practice squad and he doesn't have to take up a roster spot. That's what our Panthers do with Jack Plummer. He's not technically on the roster, but he's the quote emergency quarterback. So he doesn't take up a roster spot on the depth chart.
Right. What you think about the situation with all the guys who, well, you know, they call it hold-ins now. Instead of being a holdout, they hold in because they at training camp, but they ain't practicing. I know as far as with Micah Parsons and the Cowboys, man, they say they ain't even know what.
You heard the report about the Packers? The Packers offered 2 first-round picks, a second-rounder, and a 5th rounder, and the Cowboys told them no for Micah Parsons.
Jerry Jones say he ain't gonna trade. I think Jerry Jones gonna eventually pay him.
Well, if you're not gonna trade him, then fucking sign him. What are you doing at this point, right? It's like if you're not gonna trade him, because at this point it's kind of like Dallas is they're giving all the leverage to Micah Parsons, because it's like if you're not accepting trade offers, then sign him. So if I'm Micah Parsons, I'm like, all right, you view me as this valuable player, so give me my fucking money type shit. You know what I mean?
And this is my thing with Micah Parsons. He ain't doing no practicing. He just doing a little bullshit on the sideline. He ain't doing no practicing. So if he do the same thing like what they did with CeeDee Lamb, he signed him right before the game before they play the Eagles. He suit up and play, man. He ain't did shit during training camp. That's setting up for damn injury, pull hamstring, growing, all that shit.
Something, yeah. And you know what? That's what a lot of people on X have been saying, that Jerry Jones is gonna do it right before the game because you know they're playing the Eagles, they're the Super Bowl champions, so he's trying to steal the spotlight from them right before the game. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of them talking about the Eagles, they're gonna be talking about the Cowboys and Micah Parsons' new deal. Yeah. And I could definitely see that. You know, Jerry Jones moved like that. He want everyone in the world to be talking about his Cowboys. And what's the best way to do it? Right before the season starts, opening season. If you sign Micah, they're not gonna be talking about the Eagles getting the rings. They're gonna be talking about the Cowboys.
The Eagles gonna go. Where they playing? They playing in Dallas?
They're playing in Philly.
Philly. Philly finna whoop their ass.
Yeah, they definitely will.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one though. Good division game, but Philly gonna whoop their ass though. Because they want 2 of their main problems was last year, besides that being hurt, was being able to run the ball and stop the run. And if they ain't got no better at stopping the run, shit, Saquon gonna put 200 on their ass.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are kind of like, oh, Saquon, this and that. Man, if there's one person I'm not betting against, is Saquon Barkley, bro. That kid's an alien as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, as long as he don't get hurt. Like last year was the first time in a while he stayed healthy. I like the fact that they picked up AJ Dillon though from the Packers. I think that was a good pickup. So if he do get hurt, they got somebody that's solid till he come back. Yeah, solid.
Quadzilla.
What up with your Rashad, man? You ain't been saying nothing, bro.
No, my bad, man. My wife is killing me, man.
Oh, okay.
Happy wife, happy life. Don't tread carefully.
She ain't going nowhere, man. I've been running the house for 9 years, tight. LeBron numbers.
Oh,
you say what now?
I said I've been running the house for 9 years with this girl. She ain't going nowhere. LeBron numbers.
Oh yeah. You still gotta keep her happy though.
Man, she be all right, man. It's about me right now. But yo, tight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, I agree with Jerry.
You want to talk about Anthony Richardson, didn't you?
I mean, yeah, I think his career is over already. It's been over. Fourth round. What was he? A number one pick, fourth pick in the draft?
Fourth pick. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if you lose a starting job to Daniel Jones,
you're cooked.
Right. And that's why I say Daniel Jones ain't that much better.
I mean, you should be looking for another profession at this point. Go to first.
He's gonna be a rapper. Nah. Hey, listen, he ain't that bad of a rapper. I like this song. He actually wouldn't be bad as a rapper. He might as well pursue that shit full time.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I just think what the problem is with him, Rashad. I just think he ain't played enough games, man.
Yeah.
I think he ain't played enough games. So it's like, his two problems is inconsistency and his decision making. What, three problems? Inconsistent decision making, and he always hurt. But two of those problems, you ain't gonna solve them not playing. You're not gonna solve your accuracy problems. You're not gonna solve your decision making if your ass on the sideline.
So, for sure. And then Shador Sanders, man. Yo, they playing with him tight. I mean,
they is.
First of all, why would you start Joe Flacco? This would have been a time to look at one of your rookie quarterbacks and let them get some shine. I mean, Joe Flacco, they made a safe decision with starting this dude. So
yeah, but you know what? I think what's gonna happen. I don't think he's gonna be the starter for the whole season.
Whole year.
Yeah, I think they just starting the season out with him. Now if they start the season out, because last time he played with them, they went 4-1 with him as a starter, and they made the playoffs. So I think if they start out with him and they start out good and they winning, they'll probably keep rolling with the hot hand. But if he come out there and they kind of like up and down, then eventually I think, either Shador or Dylan Gabriel get the chance to go out there and show what they can do.
My thing, real quick, Big Tight, on Anthony Richardson, my thing where he messed up, he came out of school too fast, bro.
He did. He should have stayed another year.
He should have stayed another year, dog.
Yeah,
that would have definitely benefited him.
Yeah, I said the same thing. When I seen he had only played 13 games, and he inconsistent.
Yeah, bro.
He should have stayed another year, man. That extra year would have helped him out.
For sure, that would have helped him out.
Yeah, and he playing in the SEC. Yeah, that would have helped him out.
That's the problem with these young cats too, man. They just want to go get the bag right away. And I don't knock them, you feel me? You got a family you want to take care of. I feel you, but it's like you worked your whole life to get to this point. So why not make the best decision for your future? You know what I mean? What's one more year? You've been working 20 years to get to this point. It's like, what's one more year? You know what I mean? Especially if it's going to benefit you and make you a better player.
Right.
Especially in college, bro. You know this as well as me, Big Tight. When you're in college, bro, especially in Florida, you the man. You don't gotta pay for nothing. You the man in college, bro. You know what I mean? He probably didn't even have to go to class. He got someone doing his homework for him. It's cake.
Yeah.
It's cake, bro. College is when you're a superstar athlete in college, bro, you're like Van Wilder. I know you've seen the movie Van Wilder. Yeah, you're like that.
Oh yeah.
Especially if
you had a big school.
Yeah, bro.
You the man.
Yeah, especially with this NIL stuff too. It's like, bro, you could have went to school, you could have made 5-10 million, and it would have benefited your career. So win-win.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
See with him, man. I think it's the inexperience, and like I say, they knew he was a project. Everybody knew he got the he got talent and all that. They knew he was a project, but this just one of them situations, man. And I earlier, I don't know if you was in here. I related it to what they used to be doing back when I was coming up with the basketball, man. When they used to all of them big tall guys, Sean Bradley, Greg Mirison, all them 7-foot guys they used to draft in like the top 5 every year, and then after a couple of years, you don't hear nothing else from them. They draft them because they super tall, and they think they can work with them and fix their flaws, but that shit don't always work out, man.
Yeah.
And I think with Anthony Richardson, he one of them guys got a lot of talent. I say athletic ability, but sometimes, it's just like shooting dice. Sometimes it might work out, sometimes it might not. But I think with him, it ain't worked out. And I think the fact that he always hurt, that don't help him neither.
That don't help either, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like he missing a lot of games, man. 15 games in 2 years, that ain't even a full season.
Yeah.
Yo, big tight.
Yeah.
He's
Go ahead.
subbing himself out the game because he's too tired. Like, how'd that look?
Oh man, don't get me talking about that. Because as a quarterback, if you got to take off running or anything, you might have, let's say quarterback take off running, he do a big run. Let's say he run for about 40, 50 yards. If he need a breather, he not coming out the game. All he gonna do is run the ball. You gonna run the ball.
Exactly. Call halfback dive one play. There you go.
Put a decent
Catch your
run,
breath.
then you'll run it again. If you run the ball, you get stopped. That next play you throw it, but it ain't gonna be nothing deep. It'll probably be like a little quick slant screen, hit the back out the backfield, some shit like that. Just give you enough time to catch your breath. That's a lot of time. That's what they do. But check yourself out the game, and you don't tell no damn body. Yeah, they looking for your ass, and you over there at the Gatorade. You over there getting you a cup of Gatorade. Yeah, he messed up with that. But what you about to say, Rashad?
So big tight. I just want to know what you're gonna say about Joe Burrow when he doesn't make the playoffs again this season.
No, he most definitely ain't making no goddamn playoff. I told you that because he ain't got no damn defense.
He ain't got no damn defense. Yeah.
We ain't gonna. He know what he got. He asked for T. Higgins.
Yeah,
he knows
did.
exactly
Yeah,
what he got.
It's his fault.
We're not making no excuses.
Yeah, I was just saying that it's his fault. It's his fault because
No, it's the Bengals' fault, dog, for paying T. Higgins over Trey Hendrickson.
Right,
they fucked up.
Right. Well, you're right. I ain't gonna say it's his fault, but he helped in the process because he the one. Everybody know he talked to them and begged and pleaded them to keep T. Higgins. And like I said before, man, it's easier to find a number 2 receiver than it is to find the edge rusher. They should have paid Trey Henderson and used the other little money to try to bring you some pieces in to help on defense. Because everybody know Cincinnati got the offense. They can score points on anybody. But the thing is, if you can't stop no damn body, you ain't doing that but trading points.
Let me throw a hypothetical out there, big tight. Right? Joe Burrow, we know, very talented. He can elevate and make a wide receiver better than what he really is, right? So if they could rewind the hands of time, go back, not pay T. Higgins, pay Trey Hendrickson, and then, for example, right, you trade T. Higgins to like the Colts for Adonai Mitchell and a second, third rounder for T. Higgins. Now you got a rookie wide receiver on a rookie contract who you got to worry about paying for 2-3 years. You got your star edge rusher blocked up. You drafted Shamar Stewart and Adonai Mitchell with Jamar Chase. You cooking with something there. But instead, they handicapped themselves.
Right.
Now you got Burrow, Chase, and T. Higgins. They taking up half their salary.
All the money.
Bro. It's like the Dolphins.
And see, the thing is, Trey Henderson done led the league in sacks 2 years in a row. So you're going to have to pay him more than
top
what
dollar.
Watt got. You got to pay him at least $1 more million what TJ Watt got because he done led the league in NFL. I mean, he done led the league in sacks 2 years in a row. He beat Myles Garrett and TJ Watt. He whooped them guys' ass in sacks for the past couple of years. So that's another thing.
And he number 1 in pressures.
Yeah, they do pay him like that. They ain't gonna have no money to pay nobody else. They gonna have to do an excellent job of fucking drafting and scouting and shit because they ain't gonna have no money to pay nobody else. And I think that's part of the problem. That's part of the damn problem. And then you got Cam Hayward for the Steelers. He say he willing to sit out. He say he willing to sit out the whole damn year if he don't get a new contract.
Tight, they gonna play. Same thing with Micah Parsons. These niggas ain't got no leverage, man. And let me tell you this, man. If I was Jerry Jones, man, fuck Micah Parsons, man. I didn't get to the playoffs last season, and then the last time we were in the playoffs, we got spanked by Jordan Love, and that was all the defense. Dak showed up to play. I've been told you about this, Tight. I've been told you about
that game. Green Bay did run all over their ass that game.
All defense type. So that
they
was
straight, they straight ground and pounding there. That was like a big upset too, man. Because I think Green Bay came in like as a wild card. and whoop Dallas ass in Dallas.
But tight, I'm hearing that. I heard Jerry Jones speak. I guess nobody else was listening, but he did offer a contract.
Yeah, he did. But what it is he offered them a contract, and they say, I guess him and Micah Parsons, I guess Jerry Jones thought they were good, and I guess at the last minute, Micah Parsons backed out of it.
Tight, they shook hands on a deal, and we met up here, so they shook hands on a deal, and Michael Parsons reneged. So ain't nobody feel bad for Micah Parsons. A deal was offered.
His agent wasn't there though, Rashad.
Yeah, that's
so don't shake tight. So don't shake his hand then. Don't do any talking.
I agree with you on that.
But how? But what type of business? But what type of business and what type of culture are you laying down, business wise? If you're trying to offer someone a contract with their agent not present, that means you're trying to finesse them.
Don't shake his hand.
He's trying to finesse them.
Don't shake his hand.
I agree with both of y'all. I agree with Jerry Jones shouldn't have tried to do that, and I also agree with you.
What that say about Jerry Jones, bro? You trying to finesse the kid?
I agree with both of y'all. I think both of them made that mistake. Jerry Jones shouldn't have tried to do that without his agent, and then Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? For Jerry, because Jerry Jones kind of act like he kind of pissed about it because he done said it multiple times.
Bro, it's the same, bro.
We had a contract. We shook hands or whatever. So Michael Parsons must have shook hands with him and told him, we good, or he agreed with the contract, and then probably talked to his agent. Agent probably told him, "Nah, man, don't do that when I ain't there, and let me look at it, whatever." He probably talked to the agent and whatever. But yeah, I agree with both of y'all, man. You right, Nick. You right, Nick. Jerry Jones shouldn't have tried to do that because it is kind of like he's scheming. And then Rashad, you right. Like if
you know scheming,
I ain't gonna say he's scheming, but
conversation.
Right. And I'm gonna say this, like you say, with Michael Parsons.
But how do you know how the
your agent supposed to be there when you talking a contract? He's supposed to be there. So don't even shake the man's hand and make him think, okay, we good. Because Jerry Jones, he also said, hey, when I bought this team with a handshake. So he old school. He handshake. He's thinking, that's written in stone. You handshake, we written in stone. So that's my thing, man. I think both parties messed up on both ends, man. Michael Parsons shouldn't have shook his hand and agreed to it, and Jerry Jones shouldn't have tried to talk no contract with him without his agent. What up with your Aries? You say that's why you're getting everything in writing. For sure, Aries, man. Appreciate you coming through, Aries. What up with your Nick Swagger, man? And Eric Walls, man. Appreciate you subbing up, brother. Appreciate that sub for sure.
I mean, they shook hands, they had a conversation, and Jerry Jones has done this before. Jerry Jones has a great track record. I mean, we speaking bad on him. There's a lot of players that love Jerry Jones.
Right,
so
right. It is.
Deion Sanders loves him.
Yeah, a lot of them do it. Deion Sanders, Michael Irvin,
exactly.
Yeah, a lot of them guys. What's the offensive lineman? The great offensive lineman they had. I think he played guard. I think
I forgot his name.
The big dude. He I think he a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But
Larry Allen.
Larry Allen. Larry Allen love him too.
It's simple. Michael Parsons, he will be playing because if he don't play, he's gonna get fined $1 million per game. So all of this shit is for show, man. He needs to go and apologize to Jerry Jones. If Jerry Jones tried to have a heart-to-heart conversation with him, they clearly shook hands, and Michael Parsons reneged. You can't do that. You can't do that. And that's the owner. That's the dude cutting the checks. So, and if he felt uncomfortable, he should have told Jerry Jones before they had a conversation. I mean, Michael Parsons
a
is
handshake don't mean nothing, though. Right. You need it in writing. Like Aries Claire just said, that should need to be in writing.
Right.
If it's in writing and he signs it, that's a different story. But a fucking handshake, how many times have you said, come on now? People have gone behind handshakes. People have gone behind their word. I mean, look at you, for example. You bet me $200. You ain't pay me when you lost. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing.
I paid Big Tight. Yeah, I paid Big Tight. Right. Okay.
You ain't pay Big Tight, but you ain't make the bet with Big Tight. You made the bet with me. Man, so what that say about you and your word?
That's
when you made the bet.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
So, all right. So, I mean, same thing.
It's not the same thing because he shook
Okay.
hands on it. A deal was agreed on. When they came ready to make the contract, Micah Parsons had a change of heart, and now we supposed to feel sorry for him because he's crying on
Fucking
the
handshake don't mean shit. I've been in the
bro.
streets a long time. Dapped the dude up, and the same dude who dapped me up tried to come clip me the next day.
What?
It's the streets. It's the same thing. Fucking handshake don't mean nothing.
Hey, check this
Dap
out.
don't mean nothing.
Hey, Miss Swagger say because he showed up at camp. He say if he sit out, then they can void his contract.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to check that out, Miss Swagger. I didn't know they could do that.
Right, that's how it works.
I knew they can find him. Like every game he missed, they can find him. I didn't know they can void it.
They could definitely.
I know that's the reason why Shamar Stewart. That's the reason why he left and went back home because they tried to get him to do a contract like that, and he was like, "Nah."
I mean, tight. They could definitely void the contract, but they're not gonna do that. They're gonna find him. And Micah Parsons, forget the handshake. Personally, after that performance against the Packers, and then following last season, they didn't make the playoffs. I mean, ain't nobody getting no contract extension right now. I want to see how we start the season. If we could start the season well and the defense is booming, I don't see any issue with giving Micah a contract. But if the Dallas Cowboys lose again and don't make the playoffs, then what are we paying for?
You know what? Like I say, another reason why I say Jerry Jones, it shouldn't even have got this far, man. He going. They should have paid him. You know what Jerry Jones should have did when the Raiders paid Max Crosby, and at that time when he paid Max Crosby, I think he paid him what? But I think he's getting paid like 34, 35 mil a year. He should have went on and came right back with it and went on to pay Micah Parsons and been done with it. You probably would have saved yourself about 8-9 million. Now you done waited. Now TJ Watt done got paid 41. Now I'm pretty sure he want that or 1 million more. So that's another thing where Jerry Jones handled the situation wrong. He should have went on and paid that man last year and not even let it get to now, he in his 5th year. Should have went on and paid his ass.
But tight, you see Deshaun Watson stealing money. I mean, one thing about the NFL, they like to see these players earn their contract. The Dallas Cowboys are not winning. If anything, they might be ready. If they don't win this season, it might be time to blow it up and start fresh. So I'm with Jerry Jones. There's no rush.
They're not going win this year. They not going. I don't see them. In that division. That division.
Bro, they might come in last. They might come in. The Giants might low key be better than them.
Right. I was just gonna say that. If
the Giants might low key be better than them.
All the Giants need because their defense gonna be nice.
They just need consistent quarterback play and they'll be all right. The Giants defense is serious.
Yeah, that defense gonna be nice. If they get consistent quarterback play from Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, whoever,
they'll be all right.
Quarterback. If they get consistent, they gonna be straight. But like I say, man, I think the Cowboys, I don't see them, even though Dak healthy and they picked up George Pickens, I just don't see them. I don't see them coming out that division.
That's what I'm.
Like I said, I think it's gonna come down to the Eagles and the Commanders in that division.
But that's the whole point. That's why Jerry's position is what it is. There's no rush to get a deal done. And quite frankly, I don't think Micah has earned it. Coming off last season, he was hurt, didn't make the playoffs. Go out there and play. And the fact that he's on the sideline tight, come on, man. We know he about to go. He gonna play. All right. He wouldn't show up to training camp if he didn't have any intentions of playing. He's involved.
What it is, that's the new thing they're doing, Rashad. Instead of holding out, now they call it a hold in because they don't got smart with it. If they don't come to training camp, they can find them. But you come to training camp, but you're not participating, so now they can't find you. So they just don't got a little smart with it. That's all it is. That's why now they calling it a hold in instead of a hold out. Because now they in training camp, but they holding out. So now they calling it a hold in.
I mean, and Jerry's laughing at them niggas because at the end of the day, if you don't suit up when that season starts, you're gonna get fined $1 million per game. So hold in all you want. Fucking Micah Parsons should go out there, ball out, play. You just was hurt last season and earn your contract. I don't think he's earned anything coming off last season and then season before that losing to Jordan Love. There's a lot of other guys shining right now, and if I'm the Dallas, if they're not able to progress this season, I'm looking to put a deal together for Dak and Micah Parsons and start fresh. It's that simple. If we can't get to the fucking playoffs, or if we can't get close to a Super Bowl, it's time to blow it up tight.
Now I agree with you about the situation with Dak, because it's a lot of Cowboy fans. I got a buddy of mine that's a big Cowboy fan, and that's all he talk about. Damn Dak. he ain't a big fan of Dak at all. But
what up, y'all?
Yeah, man. What up with your Mello? What up with your Snow Easy, man? Appreciate you coming back in now, Snow Easy. Yeah, what up with your Mello?
Dallas fans can't stand Dak for some reason.
Yeah, it's a lot of them like that.
I love to have Dak on my team.
Hey, we know we're gonna win some games.
Yo, Mello, he another Joe Burrow. That's why when the lights is on, he don't show up.
Don't
stop
it.
He's yo, Mello.
Start that shit, man.
Mello. Was it not a fact?
No, Mello ain't agree. Mello not agreeing with you.
I'm about to ask him right now,
Mello. Dak is a regular season quarterback. When the playoffs come,
I got the stat of all stats. Dak in 9 years has 2 playoff wins. Joe Burrow passed that in 1 playoff run. Joe Burrow and Dak are not in the same stratosphere.
Nah, they're not.
Nah, when it comes to that spotlight being on and being in the playoffs and being in tight games, 4th and 1. All right, Joe Burrow has lost a lot of close games last season. A lot of close games, and it came down.
It wasn't his fault. It was his defense fault.
It was definitely his fault. If he's who we say he is, they settle for field goals. Shannon Sharp talked about this a lot. When you get 55, 60 million, and this is what Mello, this is what Joe Burrow asked for. He didn't ask for Trey. He wanted Higgins and Chase. So I'm not gonna cry. Exactly. So he's saying that this is the best way to win. So go win.
He led the league in all passing categories, yards, touchdowns.
It don't matter. Didn't make the playoffs.
Because of the defense, Rashad. This isn't basketball.
They lost 7 close games last season. They had a chance to make the playoffs. They came up short, and that's the problem with Joe Burrow. He always comes up short. Same with Lamar Jackson. When the spotlight is on,
oh my God, we're going here again.
Okay, so show me. Okay, so tell me when Lamar has delivered in the playoffs, because he got personnel now. So go ahead.
But you just compared Dak to Joe Burrow. Tell me when Dak has delivered in the playoffs.
None of them have. So go, since you whining and shit like that, making all them noises.
Nobody whining. Don't start with that. Don't start with that whole shit.
When Lamar has did anything in the playoffs. Floor is yours.
Lamar. Okay, all right. Floor's mine. Okay, let's really dissect this, right?
Oh my God.
Lamar's 2 playoff losses. His last 2 playoff losses weren't even his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
Yeah, Mark Andrews dropped the ball.
So the 3 fumbles in that game wasn't his fault either, right?
It didn't matter because it came down to that play and Mark Andrews dropping the ball.
This is what we do. $60 million quarterbacks, $55 million quarterbacks.
2-time MVP.
Do it in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
So tight, big tight. Lamar smashed the shit in the playoffs. We gonna act like he ain't have 3 fumbles now?
What 3 fumbles did he have? He had 1 fumble in that Buffalo game. You inflating numbers now.
I've been saying the whole time when it comes down to Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, they got to get past one of them. Got to finally beat fucking Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. I think last year was the best year to catch Patrick Mahomes with their offensive line being down. They got their offensive line back on point now. A healthy Hollywood Brown, Rasheed Rice supposed to play the first 4 games before he gets suspended. Xavier Worthy.
I ain't taking nothing serious from a man who said Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar Jackson. I can't take you serious. Sorry.
You know what I said, bro? You're very great at misquoting. I said I want Jalen Hurts when the pressure's on playoff time. Give me Jalen Hurts in a playoff meaningful game. That's what I said. But go ahead. Tight. You want Lamar over Jalen Hurts in a playoff game?
Yeah.
The numbers don't lie, bro. You doing all of these theatrics. When has Lamar won? And he has personnel.
Oh yeah, because it was his fault. Zay Flowers fumbled on the 1 yard line.
Bro, we're not, bro. He has multiple options on offense. He got defense. He got the running back play. What's his excuse? Mark Andrews, and we're gonna blame it because he missed one catch. What about the fumble?
Yeah, that kind of lost them the game, Rashad. Did you watch that game? That cost them the game.
They needed a 2-point conversion to go overtime. They weren't gonna win no game with that anyway.
You don't know. Listen to this fucking guy. Like you knew that. What are you, fucking Jesus Christ? You could look into a crystal ball and tell?
Bro, are you okay? You just said Mark Andrews cost them the game.
Yeah, because he dropped it and they lost.
Bro, they were gonna go to overtime. It's OT.
You don't know what's gonna happen in overtime, Rashad. How ignorant do you sound right now?
Stop.
How ignorant do you sound right now? You're saying you don't. You're saying you knew they were gonna lose in overtime, like you know, like you the Messiah or something.
Making
excuses. I'm gonna say this though, y'all. I'm gonna say this though. When it come down to Lamar Jackson, I will say this, and I think the turnovers that he be having
all the time
when they go against Kansas City, even though he end up, still being in the game at the end of the game and making it a close game, but most of the time when he do that, your boy Patrick Mahomes capitalized off them turnovers. And even though Lamar Jackson, they make the comeback and they get back in the game, I most definitely feel like if he didn't have, fumble, interception, whatever it be, he wouldn't even be in a situation where they would have to try to come back at the end. So I agree with you on that, Rashad, because that's why I say they got to get over the hump. And he know that too. When at the end of the games, when they talk to Lamar Jackson, he said himself, he
exactly.
like,
so what we talking about?
He said himself, we can't do that. Can't have the turnover, can't have the fumble.
Exactly.
He said himself. So even though Tri-State, even though he come back and make it a great game, if he didn't have that one fumble or that one interception he have in the game, because when you play Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, you can't do that.
Can't make mistakes.
Yeah, you got to capitalize. You can't make the mistakes because as soon as you do, they're gonna make you pay for it. That's why I say Andy Reid and damn Patrick Mahomes, they the new goddamn Tom Brady and Belichick. You make a mistake, they're gonna make you pay for it in the playoffs.
Exactly. That's my only issue with Lamar and Joe Burrow. When I see them in the playoffs,
now Joe Burrow whooped his ass in the playoffs when he went to the Super Bowl.
He did, but he also caved under pressure against the Rams.
He caves under pressure. Listen to this fucking guy.
Absolutely. 4 for 1.
Listen to this fucking guy.
4 for 1. 4 for 1.
We talked about this last night. Like,
oh my God!
When he was in that Super Bowl, man, he was running for his life in that goddamn Super Bowl, man. Because what? I'm gonna tell you what happened.
He had the worst offensive line in football, trying to block Aaron Donald. Who the hell's gonna? How are you gonna be successful doing that?
Right, I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. He was able to get through the season with a shitty ass offensive line. When he got to that goddamn Super Bowl, he ended up going against a team with one of the top defensive lines and the top motherfucking pass rusher at the defensive tackle position that year. Was he the defensive player of the year?
He was big type. But you know what's funny to me?
Like that with that offensive line, and basically what happened was, he was able to get by with it, but when he got in that Super Bowl, he wasn't, and the Rams was on his ass.
Here's my problem, Big Tight. This man is talking about how he's shitting on Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson for not having these Herculean, oh my God, wow efforts, and they're crumbling under pressure. But when it comes to his boy EPO James, he defends him to the death of him. What about him crumbling under pressure in the finals multiple times?
Oh,
yeah.
Tight. You got to teach this dude how to debate. We talk.
You don't got to teach me shit.
Where LeBron?
You want to talk about excuses, right? People making excuses. Wasn't your boy LeBron the same one who said the air conditioner broke in San Antonio? The air conditioner. The air conditioning broke.
Hold on, y'all. We ain't gonna get into that because y'all gonna be on that shit all day.
Yeah. You want to talk about excuses? The air conditioning broke.
I'm gonna be on that. We ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get on that one.
Big Tight.
Air conditioning broke.
Yo, come on, bro. He's off top, bro.
No, it's not. It actually makes sense because you're saying Joe Burrow crumbled under pressure. when he only lost by 3. And if you really look back at it, if they just blocked Aaron Donald for half a second more, Jamar Chase beat Jalen Ramsey down the sideline. Cincinnati was about to win that Super Bowl if they blocked Aaron Donald for literally half a more second. Go look at the final play, the 4th down play. Go look at it. I watch film, dog. I don't just go hooting and hollering about shit. Go look at the final play. In fact, I'm gonna go pull it up and I'm gonna send it to Big Tight so he can show you big-headed ass.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You come up here doing all this extra shit. Yo, Tight, you see I'm
Don't
holding
be
it
extra,
down,
dog.
right?
You just stay
Yo, Tight,
getting
you see I'm
flamed.
holding
I
it down?
cook you every single time.
Don't blame me. This dude coming in here
Cook
with
you
all this
every
extra
time.
shit. It's
Everyone
off
knows I
topic,
cook
bro.
you.
You're not cooking nothing. I'm just not
You still
responding.
owe me
Hey,
$200.
y'all, come on now. Let's stay on point with it.
Nah, it's all good, dog. I gotta go pick up some bread, but
Yo,
he
Big
still owe me
Tight.
$200.
Big Tight.
Oh, ass
Bro,
nigga.
Big Tight. I hate when you do that, bro. You say, y'all, I'm sitting here chilling. I'm holding it down because you know I could really turn up, bro. I'm letting him, like, he off topic. And he trying to incite something. Every time he come, that's your boy with that fuck shit, bro. I got a wife already. I'm good. Like, he on me too much, bro. And I'm sitting here trying to let him talk. He bring up LeBron and shit. And then when I let him talk for 30 minutes straight.
That was off topic. Like
Yo, but Tight,
that was off topic.
Yo, Tight, he does it all the time. And then you be like, yo, I'm chilling. I'm trying to stay on topic. Now, the question is, did Joe Burrow have a chance to win that game, Tight?
He did.
He did.
Okay, so he had a chance to win the game. And they were up in the half, correct?
Right.
Okay, so he had a chance to win. And my whole thing is, I'm pretty sure if you take Joe Burrow out, plug in Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady, those guys would have got the job done. That's my whole point. Those guys, they get the job done. Tom Brady down 27, best comeback all time. They figure, bro, last time I checked, quarterback ain't just about throwing the basketball, it's about controlling the whole team. So he didn't know at the line to check Aaron Donald. There was no double on Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald went 1-on-1. So that's a mistake right there. He didn't call check at the line, and he froze up. And you let Aaron Donald, who you knew was going to make a play in that situation, beat you. So, like, quarterbacks ain't in charge of audibles and checking on at the line.
What up with you, Danielson, man? Appreciate you coming back through, Danielson. Give me 1 second, Rashad. Appreciate you coming back through, Danielson. What up with your reptile? Appreciate y'all coming back through, man. Snow Easy. Mr. Magic. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. But yeah, man, that's why I said, man, they got to get over the hump, man. One of them, whether it's Lamar or Josh Allen, man. They'll beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. I mean, not in the playoffs, the regular season. I'm sorry. But they get in the playoffs, Patrick Mahomes end up whooping their ass every time. Like I said with Lamar Jackson, it always comes down to some mistake, man. Whether it be a fumble he do every time, or it be a costly pick. But if he don't do that, they're not even in the situation where they got to try to come back and Mark Andrews dropped that pass at the end. They wouldn't even have been in that situation. So that's where he got to cut down in the playoffs because they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to go through Kansas City. It's almost turning into the situation where back in the day when it used to be the Indianapolis Colts with Peyton Manning, and you had the Patriots with Tom Brady. You knew every year at some point in time in the AFC playoffs that the Colts were gonna end up running to the Patriots, and every damn year. Whooping their ass and send Peyton Manning home, and then they had that one year they finally got over the hump and beat the damn Patriots.
Not even that. It's to the point in the AFC you got to go through two of them now. You got to go through either Patrick Mahomes and Lamar, or you got to go through Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, or you got to go through Josh Allen and Lamar. Yeah. Like for anybody else to win it, you got to win. You got to beat at least two of those quarterbacks.
Right, you got to beat at least two of them. Right. if you ain't one of them,
because all three of them gonna be in the mix.
All three of them gonna be there.
All three of them,
and they gonna end, and the way it always gonna end up being is one of them teams gonna end up playing each other. One of them teams gonna end up playing both teams.
Right.
It's always gonna be like that. One of them gonna end up playing both of them.
Dang.
But yeah, that's why I say somebody got to get over that hump and beat your boy Patrick Mahomes in the playoff, man. What up with your Kenny S, man? Appreciate you coming back through, Kenny S. What up with you, man?
Dang, Patrick Mahomes go back again this year?
I think they got a very good chance, man.
Nah, not at all. Type. I think the
Eagles. It's gonna be everybody else choke.
not
Josh Allen, Lamar,
not Jalen Hurts.
All them.
Wait, Melo, not Jalen Hurts. Not he.
I'm talking about just the AFC side. I don't know who's coming out the NFC.
I think Jalen Hurts. They got Patrick Mahomes' number. He's outplayed Patrick Mahomes twice in the losing effort and in the winning effort last season.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you this, man. Last year was, like I said before, last year was the best year to beat Kansas City, man. Last year they had a down year and they still made the Super Bowl. They gonna be back on point this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do they go back again? Like, I don't see anybody beating them when they had a bad year last year and they still win.
I think they're gonna be back, man. I think with that defense done got better. They straightened up the offensive line. You got Xavier Word in his second year. You got a healthy Hollywood Brown. They got Rashee Rice back. Travis Kelce done got back in shape.
I really don't want to see them go back, to be honest.
Hey, that's why I say, hey, Melo, that's why I say they turned into the new Patriots.
Yeah, basically.
You remember how it got to the point where you were tired of seeing Tom Brady keep going, him and Dan Belichick? And you
like all these other quarterbacks, nobody else can get there besides him.
Yeah, you do once they got there. You do once they got there, they were gonna have a great chance of winning that shit. They turned into the same team, man. They turned into the same situation where after a while, people gonna start getting like, man, I'm tired of seeing Kansas City and somebody got to be.
It's to the point, like, if they don't make it, it has to. You would think it'd be like some major injury or something where they missing just a whole bunch of players. Like, I think that's the only thing to keeping them out of the Super Bowl again.
Yeah,
to be honest. Like Mahomes get hurt, he tears ACL, God forbid, or a major type of injury or something like that.
But why does Patrick Mahomes go to the Super Bowl even last season? I want y'all to really explain that. Because clearly they weren't the best team. They weren't
the best team, but they know how to win the ugly games. That's basically that's how you know when you are a good team, when you're able to win the ugly game, because they had a lot of games that they probably should have lost last year that they end up winning.
But it comes down.
You got a quarterback that's clutch and can get it done. Also paired with the coach that knows how to that's been there before.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about, Andy Reid.
And see, that's why I was telling you. That's why I was telling you when we was talking about with Tom Brady. It's a combination. Like with Tom Brady, it was a combination with him and Belichick.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady getting it done on offense, but Belichick made sure that defense, was on point.
All right.
But that's my whole argument that I've been making this whole time. The season, we know what's up. Lamar Jackson, okay, cool. The Joe Burrows, they're gonna get busy. But when it comes down to that spotlight, it's a whole different world.
It is.
Patrick Mahomes showed you, even with nothing, he's gonna outplay these guys, and he's not scared of the moment like some of these other players. Even Jalen Hurts, he also showed you that he's going to do just enough to win. And one thing, the reason why we don't like Jalen Hurts is because he keep it simple. All right, he going to check the line. When he gets to the line of scrimmage, he's going to check simple play Saquon or RPO, and then that deep pass to AJ Brown. That's going to open up here and then, and that gets the job done. A lot of these other quarterbacks don't know how to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. I mean, when it comes to that, when he gotta make the plays, he make the plays. That's why I told you when we was talking about that last night. What up with your Mahal, man? Mahal Kitten, appreciate you coming through. He said the Colts are trash. But I agree with you. He don't have to make he on the type of team where he don't have to do it all the time. like some other quarterbacks. But when he do have to do it, I agree with you, Rashad. When he do got to do it, like he had to do in the Super Bowl, he is able to make the throws and beat you with passing the ball when he need to. But that's the thing. He don't have to do that often because he got a great team around him.
Right. Are you sure? Are you certain?
He didn't have to do it to the Super Bowl, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wasn't able to stop the run until the goddamn the Kansas City Chiefs probably was the first
throws into the Super Bowl.
They probably were the first team to stop the damn run and make him have to throw the ball. Besides that, Saquon was putting up 100+ on every goddamn body.
Big tight mellow. Take out Jalen Hurts, plug in Joe Burrow. You 100% sure that Joe Burrow gets the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah.
On the Eagles, yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, Joe Burrow get that.
Yeah, they definitely get into the Super Bowl. Come on.
Behind that offensive line with that running game. Oh yeah, Joe Burrow get that in.
With a defense? Come on.
Matter of fact, he would have looked better.
I'm not
certain. You could put half the quarterbacks in the league on the Eagles, and I'm thinking they get to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
It don't take much when you're just a well-rounded team like that. They go on special teams, defense, coaching, offense, offensive line, running back, top running back, wide receiver,
edge rusher, running
good everywhere. Like you don't really need all that.
Yeah. And it ain't no knock on them. It's just a great job by the scouting department, general manager. It's just a great job by them to do the right type of drafting, draft the right people. And look, they even draft the right type of people because they know that they're gonna lose players. So they draft people like a year, 2 year ahead of time.
Right.
So when they do lose that player, they come right back like they did with the D linemen. How they drafted one defensive tackle out of Georgia, then they came right back and drafted another defensive tackle out of Georgia because they knew the other defensive tackle that they had, they knew it wasn't gonna be long before they lost him. The one they had all those years, I forgot his name. But the D line that they had, he was good for a while for them. I forgot his name. Huh?
You talking about Fletcher Cox?
Yeah, Fletcher Cox. They knew Fletcher Cox was coming toward the end of his career. They went and got the big defensive tackle out of Georgia. And then they came right back and got another defensive tackle out. Then they came right back. They knew Sweat was coming up. So they got one of the defensive ends out of Georgia. Then, you know what I'm saying? It's like they set themselves up like, and that's just great. That's just great by them, man.
If you rank positions in the league, the Eagles are top 5 in probably every category. Like if you just go like probably quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, offensive line, defensive line, secondary, and linebackers. They're probably gonna be top 5.
Mello, let me ask you, because me and Rashad were talking about this last night. Is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback in your opinion?
Come on, Mello.
Is he a top 5 quarterback? No.
What?
Okay, here we go.
What's your top 5, brother?
Top 5 quarterbacks: Mahomes.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
We on the same page.
Lamar. Joe Burrow. What's that for?
Don't do it, bro.
I'm missing somebody.
Let him talk.
I'm missing somebody.
Oh,
Lord. To be honest, this might be a hot take. I ain't gonna say he's in the top 5, but it's just the person I'm thinking about.
Yeah, go on and say it.
I think Baker's better than Jalen.
What? Oh, you know, Ty, I'm gonna stand down. Y'all got it.
Jalen Hurts don't got no arm like that, bro. I've seen Baker make throws. I mean, I ain't saying Jalen Hurts can't make the throws, but
Lord have mercy. The Jalen disrespect is worse than the LeBron. This is crazy. Just won a Super Bowl.
Jalen Hurts is not that good of a quarterback, bro.
Super Bowl MVP.
Hey, I keep trying
to have a stacked team to go there and win. He didn't do it the first time.
Man. This is what I said, Mello. I said, I think Jalen Hurts top 10, but he's not top 5.
Yeah, he's top 10 for sure.
Yeah, he top 10, but he's not top 5.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I can't take him. Like if I'm drafting quarterbacks, I'm not gonna take Jalen Hurts over the dudes I just named.
Over Baker?
Why would you do that?
What?
I didn't say Baker was top 5. I think Baker is ahead of Jalen Hurts.
Who you taking?
I might take Jared Goff over his ass too.
Oh my God, the nigga that throw away games. He the reason why the Lions can't get to a Super Bowl. He make mistakes all the time. Y'all for real or this TV shit?
I might take CJ Stroud over his ass.
Yo, y'all for real or this TV shit? Let me know.
Yeah, CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud, Jaden Daniels.
So we don't respect winning, huh?
Yeah.
Going.
Like I said, he top 10. He top 10.
Bro, the guys y'all just named.
Hey, Rashad, that's good. You got 30-some teams in the NFL. He top 10. He just ain't top 5, but he top 10.
And all the guys I just named, you put them on the Eagles, they all would have been Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, all of them gonna win. Justin Herbert.
They all would have been Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, all of them gonna win.
Lamar on the Eagles with that team? Come on, bro. I ain't even
yeah, Lamar, Josh Allen.
Come on.
All of them gonna win on that team.
Yo, Big Tight and Mellow, man. Blasphemous, man.
Like, not really.
And then just the disrespect to a Super Bowl
not
MVP.
really.
It's crazy, man. And we're gonna act like going on the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes is easy. It's just easy like that. The only other quarterback to make Patrick Mahomes look so bad was Tom Brady. So we're gonna just act like it was easy to win the Super Bowl, and he outplayed Patrick Mahomes twice. They would have won last year. They made a few mistakes at the end of the game that allowed Kansas City to win.
All right, hey, check this out, Rashad.
See, that's the argument.
Danielson, ain't you an Eagles fan? I think Danielson was in here with me last. Danielson, ain't you an Eagles fan? He say, let me see. I think he's an Eagles fan, Rashad. Let me see. He said there are so many things Jalen does that piss me off. He said it's the team. He said Joe Burrow had our offense.
That's disrespectful.
Now he an Eagles fan. He an Eagles fan, Rashad, and he's saying this.
That's what I'm saying. Like when everybody argue for Jalen Hurts, it's always about the team success. It's not about nothing that he's done individually. It's that
he said Joe Burrow beat 3 for him. He said he put Joe Burrow at number 3.
Wow. So
he an Eagles fan. He say, bro, I watch the Eagles 21 times a year. Yeah, he an Eagles fan. I remember him. He say
you can't put Jalen Hurts numbers against any of those quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts hadn't even thrown for 30 touchdowns in his career.
He say our defense was MVP. He said I really hate the Jalen Hurts apologists. He said they just don't know. Wow. He said Jalen played our defense. Mahomes played our. No, he said Jalen played their defense. Mahomes played our defense.
I mean, yo, man, respectfully, man, this is blasphemous, man. I'm listening to y'all, man. But bro, the defense put up 40 points, or was that the whole thing?
And never ever
I ain't take that away from him. He made some throws in the Super Bowl.
Wait, hold up, because I'm hearing defense. So again, did the defense put up 40 points? Is my question.
They stopped Mahomes from putting up 40 points.
Okay, we still not answering my question. Did the defense score 40 points?
What you talking about? You talking about for the Super Bowl, Rashad?
Correct. Because
we're about the Super Bowl.
Now what? Okay, like I said, Rashad, he did what he was supposed to do in the Super Bowl.
Exactly. He
did what he's supposed to do.
He did what he's supposed to do. Super Bowl MVP. By the way,
he did. Like I say, Rashad, I think you misinterpreting what I'm saying. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. I'm just saying he's not top 5. He's somewhere between 6 and 10, which is great. That's great.
So you
top 10 quarterback in the NFL. That's great.
So you got
he just ain't top 5, but somewhere between 6 and 10. Hell yeah.
Y'all named 4 quarterbacks just now, and I stood down. I said no problem. When we get to 5, that's where the Jalen Hurts hate comes in. Clearly, if you're gonna put Jared Goff and fucking Baker Mayfield and fucking Jaden McDaniels who had one good season, come on, bro.
That's the Herbert.
What?
CJ Stroud.
Hold on, Rashad. Let me help.
CJ Stroud.
I'm finna pull it up right now. Top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yo, this is
pull
where
it
the
up
hate
right
comes in.
goddamn now. Hold on.
Yo, there ain't no issue through 1 through 4. When we get to 5, that's where it's crazy, bro. So we don't value winning. And they was nice before Saquon pulled up. So Saquon getting all this love, they was good. Oh my God, this shit got me tight, man. This shit is crazy.
I'm about to pull this shit up right now.
Pull it up tight. This is crazy, man.
They don't make it to the Super Bowl without Saquon. What you talking about?
What? They was good before Saquon pulled up.
But they didn't win a Super Bowl before he got there, right? Did they?
But
No, they didn't.
Melo, you know they should have won the last year. They made a mistake at the end of the game that cost. Jalen Hurts came up to he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. They made one little mistake, and Patrick Mahomes was able to win. This nigga would have been back to back with it.
It happens. Lamar's done that plenty of times. Make one mistake against Patrick Mahomes and cost him. It happens.
Lamar never got me to a Super Bowl and just lost in the first round. In the
Josh Allen too.
Man,
hold on, I'm about to get this pulled up.
All right, so we don't value winning then, I guess.
Yeah, we value winning.
We clearly don't, because we got a Super Bowl MVP at 6, and then we're gonna put Baker Mayfield. You for real with that, Melo? Or this like for real?
Okay, here we go, Rashad. I'm about to show it to you right goddamn now. This off the ESPN now.
Oh man.
Hold on, let me put it up on the screen. This is ESPN. Top 10 quarterbacks. This is from executives, coaches, scouts, ranking the top 10 NFL quarterbacks.
Got coaches and scouts in there too. Wow, that's
crazy. You see what it say? I'm gonna let you see what it say. Executives, coaches, scouts, ranked NFL top 10 QBs for the 2025 season. And you see that up at the left-hand corner. ESPN.
And half of they answers ain't creditable. Come on, man. All right.
Let's see it.
You ready?
Yo, let me get my water ready.
I'm about to show it to you. Hold on, let me make sure you're ready.
I see Jalen Hurts at 10, and
all right, here we go. At 1, got your boy Patrick Mahomes.
No argument.
All right, you see my screen.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
No argument.
That's easy. Right. Yep.
Let's see what we got at number 2. And I ain't even seen the whole thing. I just pulled it up.
Okay.
All right, at number 2, they got Josh Allen.
No problem.
All right. At number 3,
Joe Burrow.
Let's see who they got at 3. Joe Burrow at number 3.
No issue.
All right. At number 4, they got Lamar Jackson.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. At number 5.
Oh my God.
Jaden Daniels.
Oh my God. Over one season? Oh my God.
Jaden Daniels at number 5.
Yo, we got to make a criteria, man. This nigga not even.
What y'all think about Brock Purdy?
Yo, you for real, bro?
Yeah, Brock Purdy. I ain't put him in.
I'm not even the biggest fan of Brock Purdy. I don't think I'll put him over Jalen.
I say he 10 to 15, maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him over Jalen Hurts. I was just asking.
All right, let me finish it up, Rashad. That's 6. We got Matthew Stafford. That's 6.
Oh my God. What?
At 7, Justin Herbert. Goddamn sunshine.
Go ahead.
Justin Herbert, sunshine.
I'm gonna sit back, drink I'm gonna eat my Cheetos. Go ahead.
Number 8, Rashad. Jared goddamn Goff.
The nigga that just cost them the. Oh, go ahead, Ty. Go ahead.
At number 8, Rashad. Hey, you see what it say? ESPN, NFL.
The nigga that threw away the game. Go ahead.
All right. Jared Goff. Okay. At number 9.
Wow.
At number 9, there go your boy right there.
Yeah, he's the top 10, like we said, Rashad.
Top 10.
Top 10. There you go.
Man, that's disrespect.
Jalen Hurts at number 9.
Niggas gonna put honorable mention. Are y'all serious?
Jalen Hurts at number 9.
Wow.
Well, to be fair, I'm not putting Justin Herbert ahead of Jalen Hurts.
Look right here, Rashad. They got him at number 9. It said Jalen Hurts, best known for the tush push.
Wait. Hold up. Can we read the explanation on Jalen Hurts?
Okay, look, I'm reading it right now. Hold on.
Yeah, go down to they wrote a little paragraph. I want to hear that shit.
A little paragraph. It say Hurts, best known for the tush push. Secondly, best known squatting 600 pounds. Also best known great sliding ability.
Wow, this is crazy.
Nothing
man.
that has to do with throwing ability, mind you.
No, I'll just fucking with you, Rashad. Okay, here it say her status is cemented. It say he's a Super Bowl winner who plays big in
the
big
moments. Correct.
And it says his most potent short yardage quarterback rusher in NFL history. He says his streak of 4 consecutive seasons with 10 or more rushing touchdowns is the league's longest ever for a passer.
Wow.
Again, nothing to do with throwing ability.
Wow.
Yeah,
So they
You're just getting pushed in the end zone once again.
Yeah.
So they clearly copied and pasted before they ranked.
Also, it say he's also one of the game's most accurate passers, ranking first in completion percentage, over expected, plus 6.6, and he throws a beautiful deep ball. It's that touchdown pass to Devontae Smith in Super Bowl. What is that? 50? Is that 59?
What is
was a Superdome size work of art.
Okay.
Let me see what else to say.
Man, who's 10?
You want to see who 10? Hold on.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield.
So they don't even got
Baker Mayfield had a.
Yeah, they got Baker Mayfield at 10.
Justin Herbert.
Okay, so we taking Matthew Stafford over Jalen Hurts for real?
You say what now?
We taking Matthew over Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
How, coach? What Kanye West say? How, Sway? How, Sway?
Yeah, I'll take it. Now,
I don't know. It's tough. Jalen Hurts, he's probably.
Jalen.
Yeah, I can't put him in my top 5. Not my top 5.
Yeah, I ain't putting him.
He's probably.
I'll put him. That's
7.
6. Yeah,
he's probably 7. I put him at 7.
Yeah.
So
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm probably at 6. I'm probably put let me see. At 6, I'm gonna probably put. Let me see who on here. Justin Herbert. Yeah, I probably put Justin Herbert at 6.
So we putting Jared Goff over Jalen Hurts. Let's get down to that.
Jared Goff.
Yep, we got him over Jalen Hurts.
I think they right there neck and neck.
They argue with the numbers.
Yeah, if you look at the numbers, Jared Goff blow his ass out the water. If you look at the numbers,
right? This nigga just cost the Lions last season, bro. With Miss, oh man, okay. So we just like numbers, right? That's what this is about. It's not about winning because we clearly don't. We got Jalen Hurts at 9, bro. This nigga wins, and we
I'll probably put him like Melo said. I'll probably put him like 7, 6 or 7, somewhere in there.
And then Jaden McDaniels had one good season, y'all. So we gonna put him top 5 over one good season?
I bet you he outdo him again this year.
He shouldn't even be allowed in this list, tight. He's not even
this what they got for the upcoming season.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know that's not
season. These are guys they expect to be top 10.
Bro,
basically what they're doing is they going off what they did last year. Really, if you go off what they did last year, really he ought to be somewhere between 20 and 25.
Yeah, I'm about to say if you go off numbers, he ain't even top 10.
Numbers,
he strictly numbers.
Yeah, he ain't even throw for 3,000 yards if we go off numbers.
He definitely in the 20s.
You're tight. I love how you pull up this. Let's pull up playoff stats. Let's pull up those numbers. Because we talking about all these little niggas up in this. Let's talk about playoff numbers. Yeah, passing percentage in the playoffs when it counts. Because a lot of these niggas show up.
What you want? Best playoff quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Okay,
I want to hear that one. Yeah,
we're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm putting
some of the ass
2025 top. I'm putting playoff
quarterbacks. Yep.
Yeah.
That do it when the lights is on. Not in the little season
I'm
with no
QB
pressure.
rankings. Let's see what they got for the playoffs.
What? Lamar Jackson's at 1?
Hold on. Now I'm trying to go for the playoffs. Let me see this. Okay. I think that's just. Let me see the underdog. That just rankings. That's fantasy football.
They ain't make a site for playoff stats.
Yeah, it look like they ain't got playoffs.
Okay. Yo, come on, man. Is it obvious? What my boy
NFL
Richardson can't say? Is it obvious? This is crazy.
Well, I got just Jalen Hurts' playoff stats. Well, I typed it in Google. It says eight games played. He got 1,592 passing yards.
Woo!
8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 93.1 passer rating, and a 5-3 playoff record.
You said 93 point what?
93.1.
You said what? Come on, 8 touchdowns for a guy that do no passing type. 8 touchdowns, 1,000
touchdowns in eight games. That's 1 touchdown a game per playoff game.
Wow!
And he won, and his record is 5-3. So,
all right, how many touchdowns Lamar got?
It seems like most of his damage comes in rushing touchdowns.
Okay, well, how many Lamar got?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
It ain't 8. It ain't 8.
You talking about Lamar? Lamar probably gonna blow his ass out the water.
Hell no.
Lamar Jackson playoff stats.
Lamar is horrible in the playoffs.
Now Lamar probably with them turnovers. That probably Lamar with them turnovers.
Lamar Jackson has three wins in the playoffs.
and wait, tight. So Lamar don't got personnel?
Hold on.
What's his stats, Bello?
Oh yeah.
It didn't pull it out like it did Jalen Hurts. I'm still looking for his stats.
Oh, okay. I got it right here.
So you got it. All right.
Playoffs. He's been to the playoffs 4 times. He got 33 touchdowns. He got 33 touchdowns in 3 playoff games.
Okay.
15 rush touchdowns in 3 playoff games.
Okay, where them percentages at?
No, I was just fucking with it. I thought y'all were gonna catch on to it, but
I knew he ain't had no 33 touchdowns.
I kept trying to say.
I think I got it right here. Hold on.
Yeah, I kept saying three games.
I got it. So he got 10. He got 10 passing touchdowns in 8 games. He threw 7 picks. He got 1,753 passing yards. His quarterback rating is 84.6.
Oh, whoa, that's way less than Jalen Hurts. And then he got more interceptions than Jalen Hurts has touchdown passes. But that's a top 5 quarterback performer in the playoffs. Come on, man. Is it obvious? These players, they putting up numbers when the game, there's no pressure on the line. They playing fucking flag football. But when the playoffs come, we know it's about grown man time. And y'all can't sit here and tell me Jalen Hurts ain't a top 5 playoff performer. I'm still waiting for that list, type.
Yeah, playoffs, he up there now. If you just go on just strictly playoffs,
that's what
he up there for playoffs, yeah.
But
if you're just going overall, like what we talking about, you just going overall, then no. But if you just go playoff play, then yeah, I put him in the top 5. You just talking about playoffs. I do that.
So tight. If he performs, if he shows up to work when it really counts, that's when you get the big bucks. Then how is he not in your top 5? Because that's when it matters, man.
He ain't top 5 all season. He top 5 in the playoffs.
On the main stage, correct?
Yeah.
So tight. That's my whole point about this argument. We can't have him top 5 in the playoffs when it really counts. That's when we really want to see these quarterbacks shine.
But that's the only time you've seen anybody stop the goddamn run.
Oh man.
Did nobody stop the run before that? Saquon Barkley ran through everybody like fucking diarrhea.
Tight. I love Saquon, but we gotta pipe down on Saquon. They was in the Super Bowl before that little nigga came over there, man. They did him a favor. It ain't the other way around, tight. Let's slow down on Saquon. This is my whole point about the Jalen Hurts disrespect. So they were an elite before Saquon pulled up?
Well, he made them better.
Tight. No. Oh my. Coach, you should know better than this, man. You
He
know
played it
football.
better. Think about it. The year
Come on,
before they
man.
had DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift wasn't running the ball like Saquon, man.
And Saquon didn't do shit in the Super Bowl. He didn't do nothing, so it don't even matter. My whole point, we giving Saquon all his love. They could have put anybody decent there at that position. They would have been right at the same place. And
They
it comes
wouldn't
down.
rush for 2,000 yards.
Fuck the yards, tight. Shit,
That's how
Jalen
they
Hurts.
got to the Super Bowl, Rashard. They got to the Super Bowl running the goddamn ball.
So we're gonna dismiss the year before then. The year before, right, tight?
No, I'm not. I'm just talking about last year.
So what's the common denominator?
Last year, the way they played last year and the year before, they played two different ways.
Exactly. And what's the common denominator?
The Eagles.
Nah, Jalen Hurts, tight. That's my. So what we gonna say when Jalen Hurts wins another Super Bowl this year? We still not gonna have him top 5?
The Eagles was in the Super Bowl before Jalen Hurts too.
Yeah, they was in there with Nick Foles.
Yeah,
Did they win?
Yeah,
they won.
They won with Nick Foles.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so I just want to ask again. What are we gonna say?
They've been good. They've been good ever since. To be honest, they've been a top team ever since.
Every year. Yeah.
Okay,
that's why I say they do a great job of drafting, coaching. They just a good goddamn team.
Oh,
good. I mean, a good organization rather.
So that's
without Saquon, the Eagles is not in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you that.
They
don't beat Washington, bro. I'm telling you.
They good without Saquon, man.
No, they're not.
Big Tight just broke it down. They have multiple different ways they can win games. We giving Saquon
it's mainly because of Saquon though.
They're not the Eagles will not win solely on the arm of Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Right.
And he can't do it, so that's why he's not a top 5 quarterback. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Right.
If it was just Jalen Hurts had to throw
I'll put it like this, Rashad. If you put Jalen Hurts on Buffalo, is they still winning them games like that? If you put Jalen Hurts on Buffalo,
oh hell yeah!
Oh hell no, man,
bro. Josh Allen, I didn't see
Josh
him.
Allen got to do every goddamn thing for them to win, man.
Tight.
They don't even have no go-to receiver.
Tight. Now I will say this: Josh Allen is better than Jalen Hurts. We're not gonna argue about that. I said I will say that Josh Allen is better than Jalen Hurts. I ain't gonna sit here and argue that.
Right.
But in winning to win a game is my argument. Who do I want? I want Josh Allen. There's no other quarterback.
What we saying is, you put any of them quarterbacks on the Eagles, they gonna still win.
Nope, I'm not sure.
You put him on their team, they not making it that far.
Nah, tight.
Right.
Tight. You know, a lot of them niggas are scared of Patrick Mahomes, man. You cannot put any quarterback that you just named, and you can't definitively say that they would have got the job done as well. Jalen Hurts
on that team, yes, they would. On that team, I believe they would have.
Not against Patrick Mahomes. All them niggas scared of all the niggas y'all just named is scared of Patrick Mahomes. The only one that ain't scared is Josh Allen. Everybody else is scared. So how we gonna sit here and act like Joe Burrow would have went head to head with Patrick Mahomes and got the job done?
Man, Saquon Barkley. That's why I told you I call Saquon Barkley the Green Goblin.
So why he ain't do that for the Jets? Why he ain't do that for the Giants?
Up them goddamn yards, man.
So what happened to the Giants? What happened with him with the Giants?
The Giants ain't have an Rashard, you got to go look at some of my old videos, man. I broke that shit down with the Eagles, man. It was their offensive line and Saquon Barkley. Man, Saquon Barkley get the ball and he gets up to like the second, third level. The man don't even get goddamn touch, man. He get through the line of scrimmage, ain't got touched not one goddamn time. Multiple times in the game, this man get the ball, hit the hole, and no goddamn body touched him. Okay, he get to the secondary.
Okay, I'm gonna prove my point right here, because what I said, the stats, that's the Bible. The numbers don't lie. Okay, with the Eagles last season,
we gotta watch look at the goddamn.
I'm watching film too, tight. I'm watching the film too. He had 2,000 yards last season.
Yeah,
right?
and go back and watch. Matter of fact, Rashad, just go back and just look at his highlights. Just look at his highlights when he running and see how many times he run through the goddamn offensive line and he ain't getting goddamn touch. Period.
Wait, that's correct.
Period. And he break for about 67 yards. Ain't even the safety ain't even touched him.
Tight. We're not gonna sit here and act like the Eagles ain't help him shine. Last season, he put up 2,000 yards, 6 yards average per carry, 13 touchdowns. Okay, season before only 962 yards.
Right. What team that was?
With the Giants.
Yeah, thank you.
And he got more touches. Tight.
Right. And want me to tell you what the difference was? Want me to tell you what the difference was, Rashad?
Jalen Hurts.
No, the goddamn offensive line, man.
Tight.
The offensive
and Saquon
line
being the only offensive piece on that team.
Yeah, they can load the box up, man. Come on, man.
Niggas put 10 people in the box.
The Eagles' offensive line was probably one of the best offensive lines in the league last year, man. Man.
Saquon
and the same for Jalen Hurts. He's getting that same like amazing blocking. Ain't nobody no pressure in Jalen Hurts' face. He can sit back there and just make the right read because he got the best offensive line in front of him.
Bro,
you never seen the Jalen Hurts under pressure like that.
Yeah, I thank you, Miss Swag. Mello, I was telling Rashad, man. I know you probably remember Mello because I know you be keeping up with the football too. I was trying to tell Rashad. You remember at the beginning of the season last year. You remember the Eagles had and Danielson. I know you remember because you're an Eagles fan.
I think I know
When they started out the season last year,
yeah,
you remember they were talking about questioning the coach.
Right.
They were talking about their offense wasn't clicking. Jalen Hurts was playing inconsistent. You remember all that shit? And then they had a bye week. They had a bye week like early, like I think like week 5 or 6.
I think it was week 5. Yeah.
They had a bye week like week 5 or 6 or some shit. Now when they came out that bye, when they went in that bye week, that's all they was talking about the coach. Is he the right coach for the team? All this bullshit. They came back out after that bye week, goddamn ground and pound. They started running that goddamn ball with Saquon Barkley, and they went on the winning streak. And then guess what? It started getting toward the end, and next thing you know, AJ Brown started complaining, right, Mello? AJ Brown started complaining about the pass. You know, about the pass. We get the pass. And you remember all of us was saying, well, if you're winning, you're winning. It shouldn't matter. If you're winning, you winning. You trying to get a Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, I know you want to catch the ball, but you winning. And see, that's what I'm saying. They started out the season trying to throw the ball like that, and it wasn't working. They came back after the bye week, goddamn ground and pound, get that motherfucker to the Green Goblin. And it changed the game. They went on the winning streak.
They didn't lose another game until they lost to Washington week 16 after that bye week.
Right.
I mean,
I was only by 3 points. I don't think Jalen Hurts played that game actually.
He got hurt early in the game.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it still went all the way to the end.
They still almost beat Washington, who made it to the
they went all the way to the end. Damn Jaden.
Oh, that's a good point, Big Tight. Kenny Pickett played most of that game.
Goddamn Superman play for them to win the game. And Jalen Hurts got hurt early in the first quarter.
Right.
Yeah, they had got to do it out of LA.
Kenny Pickett put up 30 points. Rashad. 33 points.
I don't even know who the backup
NFC Championship runner-up.
Yeah, I don't even know who the backup
was. Come on, Rashad. You giving Jalen Hurts too much credit. He's good. He's top 10, but he's not that guy.
Nah, it's not the way around. We're not giving him enough credit. Man just won the MVP.
You giving him too much.
I'll play Patrick Mahomes.
Kenny Pickett would have won a Super Bowl last year if Jalen Hurts got hurt.
That's the disrespect right there, man. It's like, bro, the man got the job done. Half these niggas can't get the job done. Okay, but half these niggas don't get the job done. But because they put up numbers and losing efforts, we gonna show them some love. And we're gonna act like Jalen Hurts has never had an MVP season before. The shit that Jaden McDaniels did, Jalen Hurts did that already. What the fuck that mean, man?
Nah, he ain't never did no shit what Jaden McDaniels did.
Jalen Hurts was an MVP. Come on, bro. He had an MVP season already. We been there. We been done that. We trying to win Super Bowls. What is it about? I thought it was about winning, y'all.
It is about winning, but we're just saying the overall quarterback. I don't know.
It sounds like numbers, man. And then Jalen Hurts, he don't make mistakes like some of these other guys do. Go check the completion percentages on some of those quarterbacks we just named. I bet y'all won't do that.
Yeah, see, Mick Swagger say Hurts is a second tier QB. He said that's still great. That's what Mick Swagger. That's what I keep trying to tell him. That's what I keep trying to tell him. Jalen Hurts is a very good quarterback. He a great quarterback. He just not top 5.
Second tier is crazy, man.
Yeah, you know, top five is first tier. 5 to 10, that's second tier. So he in that second tier.
Y'all like numbers, man. So if niggas put up 4,000 yards, we gonna they top 5. But then we won't judge the postseason.
No. I ain't just looking at them throwing the ball. I'm looking at the fact that because CJ Stroud can throw 4,000 yards. I ain't looking at just throwing 4,000 yards. I'm looking at that and also what all they got to do in order for their team to win. If it takes more, if it takes more for them to lead their team to a win, I look at that also. Like Josh Allen, they ain't doing all that without Josh Allen. Patrick Mahomes, they not doing that without Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson, they ain't doing that shit without Lamar Jackson. Same thing with Jaden Daniels with the Commanders. They ain't doing that shit without him. So that's what I look at. I look at the situation with Jalen Hurts. Yeah, he is a great quarterback, but I feel like you put Baker Mayfield in that motherfucker, you get the same results.
Hell no. Tight. That's so disrespectful, man. Hell no. That nigga been a loser damn near his whole career. Just started playing some good football, and we giving him all this love. That's crazy, man. Baker Mayfield, his career was almost over, and we giving him all this love because he did his job for about time. Come on, and then we bring up Anthony Richards. He was Anthony Richards before Anthony Richards, so we giving him love for finally showing up to work and doing his job. And then we're gonna act like he's not throwing the Mike Evans out there and them boys. Come on, man. Tight. Come on, Tight.
No, that's what I say, man. I think you're getting it twisted, man. I'm not saying he a great quarterback. He just not top 5. But is he a great quarterback? Yeah. Is he a good clutch quarterback? Yeah.
I get what y'all argument is.
He good, but he just ain't Joe Burrow. He ain't Josh Allen. He ain't Lamar Jackson. He ain't Patrick Mahomes. He ain't Justin Herbert.
I hear y'all because basically y'all point is it's the team. It's the team around Jalen Hurts. That's why they successful, and I just disagree.
No, it's not only the team, but I say if you go percentage wise, it's not all the team. It's probably 95% team, 5% Jalen Hurts.
That might as well be all the team then.
Tight, so why he got the MVP then?
No, I'll just messing with you, Rashad.
But y'all for real. Y'all not messing with me. That's all good. Because
I'll just fucking with you for real.
I'm gonna drop the mic on y'all right here. If it's everything else, then why did Jalen Hurts get the MVP?
Because they took Saquon away. Somebody had to win it.
Oh, that's
what he's gonna be the quarterback or the running back.
They took Saquon away.
He only threw for 200 yards.
Oh, Saquon was crying on the fucking bench. Jalen Hurts had to tell him, "Yo, stay in the game, stay locked in." Come on, man. Y'all not watching that? So we're not gonna act like Saquon wasn't crying on the bench saying, "Yo, I'm not doing nothing to help the team." We gonna act like that? We didn't see that.
Well, you know he felt like that because he had been he had been the goddamn workhorse the whole, ever since they came out that bye week. He had been the workhorse. So I mean, of course, that's why he was you on the biggest stage, and they on your ass every time you run the ball. I mean,
let him do that.
And he did shit. That's why he was crying because
the Chiefs chose the game plan for Saquon, not Jalen Hurts.
They didn't game plan.
That's why they beat him. They only had 6 points at the end of 3 quarters. He had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, when they went into that game, they
had 6 points.
For that game, they said, "Hey, we got to stop Saquon. The man done ran for 2,000. That's our best chance to win. We got to stop him, and we go from there."
And they fucked around and I bet you I bet you Randy Reed, he gonna tell you we should have changed that game plan, man. We should have been worried about Jalen Hurts. They got caught slipping. That's all.
They were going to lose either way. You playing for Jalen Hurts, Saquon was going to go off. They were going to lose that game
either way. Like I say, Jalen Hurts did a great job, man. I'm not knocking him out. Like I say, I think you confusing what I'm saying. I'm not knocking Jalen Hurts. I'm not saying he's not a great quarterback. He a great quarterback. He just with a team where he's not in a situation where he got to do. Okay, I put it like this, Rashard. What he had to do in the Super Bowl, he really wasn't in a situation where he had to do that none this season, really, because everybody they played against Saquon was putting up 100+ yards on every goddamn body. So he wasn't really in a situation where he had to throw to win the game. So when Saquon Barkley running like that, it make it easier for everything. Now I can start gashing your ass with the play action. Now y'all gonna start easing up. You're gonna start putting more people in the box to try to stop the run. Now AJ Brown getting one-on-one. Now Devontae Smith getting one-on-one. Now I'm gonna start hitting Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert dragging across the field and shit. Now all that shit get easy because they so focused on trying to stop Saquon Barkley. So that.
You running the ball like that, the quarterback can do anything you want at that point. When the running back's running like that, bro, like Big Type just said, you can call anything as a play caller for your quarterback. You can do anything. Play action. You get one-on-ones, like he just said.
Yeah.
Two top receivers in the league on either side. Come on, bro.
Rashard, Daniel's son, like I say, he an Eagles fan. He say Big Type. He said these Jalen Hurts fans. He said these Jalen Hurts guys will never get it. And he an Eagles fan, Rashard.
Oh, he's an Eagles fan, yeah.
I mean, listen, he could be an Eagles fan. He could fly with the Eagles in the sky for all I damn care. All I'm saying is we make it sound so easy. Okay, they took out Saquon. Jalen Hurts had to get the job done. He had to get it. He still had to make the plays. So
wait a minute, fam. Big Rock the God, boy, you is wild, boy. He said he's sipping lean on his free time. Well, Rock the God, boy, you wild, boy. Appreciate you coming through, Big Rock the God. And what up with your Trucker 49, man? Trucker 49 said he said I had to pull this truck. He said I had to pull this truck and add my 2 cents. And Mick Swagger say Anthony Richardson need to go learn from a coach like Andy Reid or Sean Payton.
Anthony Richardson done, bro.
I think he is too, man. I think the only way he can get back in it, which I don't think he will, because I don't think he can fix the problem like that. But like we were saying earlier, Daniel Jones ain't really been healthy like that neither. So it could be a situation where he get hurt. They got to play Anthony Richardson. Now, for some reason he can come in and play good, then they'll probably keep him. But like I say, I don't think he will, man.
The only way he gets back in, like, it has to be, unfortunately, it has to be an injury or something. But I look at it like this. Like, it's always going to be quarterback. Like, even past the season, like, they would just let him go and he goes to another team. Even past the season, like, it's always going to be a quarterback, a younger quarterback that's probably going to be better than him. Look, you got Arch, you got Lenore Sellers, all these dudes about to come into the league. Like, they're not going to put Anthony Richardson over them young cats. And you're definitely not going to put him over the dudes that's already in the league now. So it's like, there's nowhere for him to fit in if he hasn't found his way yet already.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, he's gonna have a job because he has the talent. But as far as a starting QB, yeah, I think that's over.
That's what I'm saying. Is being a starting quarterback. I don't think he can be a starter. He's gonna be a backup, and then the only way he gets in is injury.
Yeah, he'll be a good backup. I think he'll still have a job as a backup. He's
gonna be a package player. Like, you got packages for him. Like, on the goal line, he bring him in. He can be like a Taysom Hill just without the catching and all that stuff.
Yo, we're gonna be saying the same thing with Sanders in a few years. I'm telling y'all. Shador Sanders. We're gonna be saying the same thing about him in a few years. Just give it some time. He's in a horrible situation right now. He should have just went undrafted. wait your turn, wait for a better opportunity. He's in a lose-lose situation. He's a third, fourth string quarterback. He has to depend on injuries, and then if he does get any playing time, he hasn't got any reps with the starting lineup or the second. So he's gonna have to put up some crazy historical numbers to get a starting gig. It's over for him. This is a hard.
Mitch Wagner said he Jamarcus Russell 2.0.
It's sad, but he's pretty much right there with him. Like, you had a lot of hype coming out of college, and then you just
Jamarcus Russell.
What
he threw at the combine? He threw like a 70 or 75-yard pass at the combine or some shit. It was something like that he did.
And like he's played so little football. They still teaching him how to like layer throws and put touch on the ball and stuff. They shouldn't be teaching you that stuff. That's the stuff he's struggling to get. He hasn't perfected. You look at his completion percentage; it's really low. Like you can throw it 70 yards, but can you throw it in the window underneath the safety and over the linebacker? Can you do that? You know what I mean?
Yo, Melo, you know what the problem is, bro?
Yeah.
And we're gonna see this with the NBA and NFL. A lot of these players, these top picks, they're gonna come into the league and they're gonna be ass, man. And you know why? That money in college sports is hurting the game. These guys are clearly they're not watching film, they partying, they getting contracts, they getting paid, they're not hungry, man.
Yeah, like we've seen it already in the NBA. Like these dudes going third overall, and they're not even playing hardly.
Yeah, they're not practicing. They're not watching film. They're not doing it. They just showing up when the lights count. They having some good games. Half of them drinking lean and shit. So come on, man. And Anthony Richardson is a pure example. This nigga hasn't clearly learned the game. He don't know the basics of football. Like that.
Basics, right? He don't even know the basics of slide protection, making sure you're good and get the throw off, throwing it hot if the blitz is coming. Like he's struggling with that stuff.
Right. That's why he hurt his finger.
You should know already.
Yeah, that's why he hurt his finger. That damn blitzer came in. Oh yeah, he probably when he ran in there, he like, oh, this motherfucker don't see me. Blue. His ass up. Oh,
I saw some dude on Twitter saying like the Colts is giving up on Anthony Richardson already. He's like younger than Shador and all these other quarterbacks. I'm like, bruh, they know more than what he knows at this point. He is still struggling with the basics. And then when he is out there and healthy, he doesn't complete a high percentage of passes. He doesn't win. Like what does he offer you?
Yeah, he
besides a couple highlight run plays, like
and then like we were talking
he's always hurt too.
Yeah, and then like what we were talking about earlier, Melo, he only played 13 games in college.
Exactly, that was the first red flag. He probably should have
stayed another year.
That was the first red flag right there.
Yeah, and he was the same way in college. Inconsistent, hurt. In college, inconsistent, hurt. Came in the pro, 4 games, hurt, out for the season.
If you're hurt in college, you most likely gonna be hurt in the NFL. It don't get no better. Once you get that one injury, it's just downhill from there. I know from personal experience.
Yeah.
I tore my ACL, started getting all these lower body injuries and stuff. Didn't really get injuries until I had my first until I tore my ACL. I didn't really get no injuries. And after that, ankle problems, hamstring injuries, knees start swelling and stuff like that. Like it don't get no better.
Right.
Right. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, shoot, man, it done got a little late, man. I
just looked at the time. I was about to get up out here.
I didn't even realize it done got that late. Been good conversation though, man.
Oh yeah. I appreciate y'all, Big Tight, Rashad.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Melo, shout out your channel, man.
Oh yeah, I think it's my name on here, but Melo the Great 13 on YouTube. We streaming Madden, college. I'm starting to get into talking about sports and stuff like that once the regular season get here. Yeah, streaming. Try to stream as much as possible. I got a little baby on the way, so
yeah,
I have to get in where I fit in.
That's how you do it, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate you coming on, man. Always good conversation, Melo, man. Well, all right, man. I appreciate y'all coming through here, kicking it with me, man. Danielson, appreciate you coming back through, Danielson. Miss Swagger, man. Big Rob the guy, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate y'all, man, for sure, man. So, great conversation, man. Great debate, for sure, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. But we about to get ready to get up out of here, man. Y'all keep your notification bell on, man. Probably be back in here tomorrow around about the same time. Trucker 49, appreciate you coming through, brother. But y'all know what I always say, man. Kenny S, appreciate you coming through, brother. Y'all know what I always say, man. We is Audi 530, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. And like I say, I appreciate y'all once again, all day, every day. Y'all be safe, man. For sure, Danielson, appreciate you, man. Yeah. Hey, Danielson, yeah. Hey, I appreciate you coming back, man. You've been kicking it with me for a long time, Danielson. For sure, baby. For sure. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for staying with me all that time, Danielson. Hey, we trying to move it on up, baby. We trying to move it up like the Jeffersons, Danielson. But I most definitely appreciate you sticking around with me, man, for sure, man. It was good to see you back in the chat tonight, man. And yes, sir, you already know Miss Swagger. We most definitely gonna hold it down, man. And I'll holler at y'all on the next go round, man. Y'all be safe, man, for sure.